Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A huge welcome to Shop on TV with me, Rob Lock, with me, standing in for Sean and Hayley again tonight for the last night. Then I'll be back. Actually, they're going to be with you on Thursday, and I'll be back with you Friday and Saturday nights into the following mornings. Tonight's a good one. It's, do you know, I'm in the kitchen. Well, I will be in the kitchen. I'm not right now, but I'm dressed and ready to go because we have the launch of a brand new set of pans. And they are phenomenal. You may have seen them actually on infomercials and such. They are brilliant, and we will introduce you to them very shortly after we join STV now. Well, good morning, Scotland. How are you? Welcome to all of our STV viewers. We've been live on Freeview for about 28 seconds, and ITV will be joining, or they'll be joining us in about 9 minutes or eight or 9 minutes' time. Tonight is, or today, or whatever you want to call it, is the launch of a brand new set of pans. You can't get these anywhere else, so we can't actually compare prices, except to say that the normal price for these is £199.99. That's from the supplier. But the price we have tonight, we've taken £50 off, and that price will go up more than likely by the time these come back for the next show. It's for a limited time only. Now, it's not just for this show, but it is for probably 3 or 4 weeks, and then so by the time we do another show with these, you will pay more. Now, it might not be the full price. We might be able to bring the price down a little bit from that, but it probably almost certainly won't be the big saving of £149.99. These are well worth it. You get 4 pans and some accessories. So there's a 24 centimetre deep pan. There's a 24 centimetre casserole pan, a 28 centimetre grill pan, and a 24 centimetre sauté pan. You also get a cooking basket as well, which will go in your casserole, and, well, actually it'll go in your deep pan too, and you get a silicone steamer plus 2 removable, lockable, detachable handles. Now, you may have noticed something, and a lid, by the way. The lid goes on any and all of the 24 centimetre pans. You may have noticed something that is rather different about these pans. They're not round, they are square. And that means, essentially, we'll show you later in a little comparison graphic that we have. In fact, I can do that right now. You're getting approximately 27% extra cooking space just by having the square pan versus the round. Now, they're going to work on all of your different cooking types, your hob types, including induction, including Arga, Rayburn, gas, halogen, electric, you name it. And yes, they can go in the oven as well. The handles don't go in the oven and the lid doesn't go in the oven, but everything else can. And what you're going to find is that this is, apart from anything else, one of the best non-sticks that money can buy. It is so non-sticky that the company that supply this product have actually tried to stick, you name it, anything they could find to the pans, and they haven't yet found anything that will stick. They are absolutely brilliant. You can use them on the hob, you can use them in the oven, you can take them to the table, and you can put them in the dishwasher if you want to, although you're really, really not going to need, because the non-stick, it will just wipe clean. But it's big enough also. Look, you get a whole roast, because you can use these not just as pans, but as your roasting tins and your bakeware as well. You can do cake, bake a cake, do an upside-down cake if you like. Now, look at how many layers. This is a sandwich of materials, free from any of the nasty stuff, the PFOA and the lead and all of that kind of malarkey. So these are bang up to date in terms of safety standards and hygiene standards and all of that kind of thing. And these are bonded. The non-stick is bonded to the surface, so it's not going to flake, it's not going to chip, it's not going to peel off. Now, just to show you, we actually have a very special guest tonight. He's one of my favourite people on planet Earth, and he's forgotten more about these pans than I would say that most people would ever care to know. It's the one and only John Campbell. John, hello, how are you?
Good morning, sir.
Good to see you. Love your top as well, very chefy.
Very chefy, but remember, I'm not a chef, so you don't need to have great culinary skills to get really good results from your FlavorStone cookware. It's fantastic, great value for money, absolutely wonderful value for money, no compromise on quality cooking. You don't need to be a professional chef. You could be an enthusiastic home cook. It doesn't matter. The pan that can, quite honestly. 24 centimetres in diameter, quick release detachable handle, superior non-stick interior. So if you want to, and this is up to you entirely, you can cook 100% fat-free. Any stovetop, comes with a lid, as Rob said, 230 degrees centigrade. The pan is oven safe. Go from hob to oven, oven to grill, grill to table. Any type of utensil, preferably, you'd use plastic, wood, nylon, silicone. Use metal. Very resistant to cuts and abrasions.
Wow!
Cream sauce, cheese sauce, baked beans, scrambled eggs, rice pudding, a tartare, anything like rice, pasta, potatoes, anything starchy. It's phenomenal. And again, one pot, quite honestly, does the lot. Impact bonded stainless steel base, remember, suitable for any stovetop and so easy to clean. In fact, you know what? It's a dream to clean.
And that big one that John was using there, that's called the pan that can. Now, if you don't want to get the whole set and you just want to get the pan that can, when you go to shopontv.co.uk, you'll see you have the option. So you'll also be able to see the value. So if you go to our website, so there's the pan that can. That still comes with one handle and the lid, but it just comes with the single pan, but you've also got the steamer and you've also got the basket too, which you could do pasta in the basket if you want. You could shallow fry if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. So $69.99 for just the pan that can with the accessories, or if you want to get the accessories plus 3 other pans and an extra handle, then that just goes up to $149.99. Entirely up to you which one you want. Maybe you want to start with the pan that can and then come back and get a set later. If you took the pan that can out of the set, it makes the extra set, so the other 3 pans and the extra handle, just £80. So it really is superb value for money. It comes in at just £26 a pan. Now we've also got some wonderful non-stick utensils there if you want to get those. We've got another thing which from the distance that my monitor is from me I can't tell what it is. Oh, it's the cutting board, so I just can't read the text. Now those cloths, get those, $19.99 for 20 microfiber cloths. You get some mini brushes with them as well. They are very, very good. They are premium microfiber cloths. They are rewashable if you want to clean them once they've got dirty. Just don't use any fabric softener, as always, with microfiber because it gunks up the fibres and they don't absorb as well. And these are the little detail brushes that come as an added extra too. All of that for $19.99. Oh, great for cleaning your knobs. Look at that. Get right in there, you can. Now, we're going to go back to John in a moment because we are about to join ITV. So I'm not moving. I'm just going to, apologies, Scotland. I'm about everything we've just done and we're about to do again because we have to make sure that when everyone's seated in the audience that we start the show in earnest. So I will just say all of these are on paper, whichever one you go for, the pan that can set or the whole kit and caboodle. They are on PayPal Pay in 3 as well. So feel free to spread the cost interest-free. Just select PayPal at checkout if you want to go through that process of approval so that you can pay interest-free for whatever it is that you order. And you can multi-order as well. In fact, with PayPal Pay in 3, you can spend anything between £30,000 and £2,000 with one single authorisation. It'll just take you over to PayPal's website. It'll ask you a few questions, and then once it's all approved, it puts the order through, and you're sent back to shopontv.co.uk, and that will be on its way to you, winging its way to you by... What day are we today? Because I'm normally not the weekends. It's Wednesday now. It's technically Wednesday morning. Might get them by the end of the week, certainly early next week, I would say, and then you can be cooking with these incredible FlavorStone pans. They're sort of famous, really. You may have seen them on infomercials. You may have heard of them before. I mean, even just with the pan that can, for a caravan, for example, for an HMO, for a student accommodation, that one pan is really kind of all you need for one person. They are brilliant, but ITV is about to join, so stand by. Here we go. We're going to do it all again in a minute. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our ITV1 viewers. We've been on STV for about eight or 9 minutes and Freeview since midnight. You're in for a treat tonight, folks. Stay right where you are because we've got the pan that can. In fact, we've got the pans that can. These are they're kind of celebrity pans, really. They're famous. You may have heard of them. You may not have heard of them. You may have seen them on an infomercial at some point in the past. They've been around for a long time. They're called FlavorStone. And these are a superior ceramic non-stick that is bonded to these square pans. Why square, Rob? Because by making them square, apart from it being hip, obviously, as Huey Lewis and the news will tell you, you're actually going to get 27% extra cooking space versus a round pan. Now, you're going to get a lot for your money here at £149.99. You cannot buy these by the way, that's a pan, that's not Rob Lock with an E. I'm Rob Lock with an E. Although some people say I am dead pan. You're going to get 4 pans in the set for £149.99, normally £199.99. We can't give you any price comparisons because you cannot buy these anywhere else. These are 100% exclusive to Shop on TV right now. I will tell you this, though, even though it's not a show special, in other words, you're not time limited to the end of this broadcast, this price is for launch only, and it's only for about the next 3 or 4 weeks. So, in other words, by the next time these pans are on, unless they're on within the month, it's unlikely that you're going to see the £149.99 again. So get it now, strike while the iron's hot, essentially. Let me take you through what you get, and then you're going to see them in action. The reason I'm kind of taking it easy over here is because it's about to get absolutely mad with these demonstrations. You just wait. This is going to be one of those shows you're going to enjoy watching. So, Caroline, if I may show all the different sizes of pan, that would be absolutely lovely. So you get, first of all, you get a tempered glass lid. Now, that is 24 centimetres. That will fit on any of the 24 centimetre pans. You have a deep pan, you have a casserole pan, and you also have a sauté pan. And then you also get a 28 centimetre grill pan too, which has got those sort of griddle marks on it, the sort of raised bumpy bits, so you can make your steak look like it's come off the barbecue kind of thing. A skillet. Skillet is the perfect word. Thank you, Paul, director. You also get a cooking basket. You can do pasta in there, veggies, or shallow fry if you want to. Silicon steamer, that comes included as well, that little sort of silicon steamer trivet, and you get 2 detachable lockable safety handles because these can go in the oven up to 230 degrees. Not the handles, not the lid. I don't think the lid can go in the oven. So the lid can go into the oven, but only up to a slightly lower temperature. We'll cover 180 degrees. But if you're going to do anything over 180 degrees, just the pan. Now, the 24 centimetre pan, that's got a special name. It's called the pan that can, because it literally does it all. And if you don't want to get the whole set, we actually, if you have a look on our website, we do have just the pan that can available with a cooking basket, the silicon steamer, and 1 lid. So you've got 2 options tonight. The best value, though, is to go for the entire kit. The thing about these, the non-stick on this ceramic non-stick, it's so good that the company that make these have tried to burn everything they could think of. We've got some photos we'll show you later. I mean, we wouldn't do this in the studio because of noxious fumes. They've done plastic cups, they've done plastic bags, they've done anything that you could think of that would melt and stick, and they haven't managed to find anything yet that will. Which means wash up, clean up is an absolute breeze. And if you don't believe me, I'm very pleased to say that somebody who cleans up very nicely, in more ways than one, the only, the incomparable John Campbell is here. Hi, John.
Good morning, Rob. You're too kind to me, you know that, don't you?
I mean every single word of it.
Thank you very much indeed. Right, let's get cracking, let's get rolling, because this, as Rob said, is the pan that can. We have the cheese burning in the pan. This is the pan that can. Remember, it's not just a frying pan, it's a casserole pan. It's a cake tin. It's a really good roasting pan, superb wok. And here's the best bit. It's easy to clean. If it's easy to clean, you won't hesitate in using this pan every day of the week, every week of the year. Oven safe, detachable handle, 27% extra surface space than that of the same sized round pan, suitable for any stovetop. Now, don't get me wrong, you can use oil for flavour, for taste, to infuse the flavour of the food, but you don't need to. Have a look. This is how easy it is to clean. That was sticky cheese. It's not sticking. Remember, it's that Dymer Tough technology, which is infused into the pan. And do remember, not the weight of cast iron. Cast iron's cracking. This is cast aluminium, it's cast like a bell. No hot spots. Again, quick release detachable handle. So now you've got a cool handle to retrieve a red hot pan from inside the oven, which we're going to show you in a few seconds time. And it's dead easy to assemble.
So you get all of it, you get all 4 pans, plus the lid that goes on all of your 24 centimetre size pans, including the pan that can, and you get the basket and the steamer and 2 handles. The non-stick, once again, this is several layers. It's like a sandwich of goodies that makes up this non-stick. It's not just something that's sprayed on. And, by the way, it is free from PFOA and lead and all of the other nasty stuff that you don't want to have in your pans. And as John said, very important, these pans are cast. They're cast in a mould. That means they are an even thickness all the way around. That's why you don't get any hot spots or cold spots. Cheap pans are often pressed out of a sheet of metal, so it literally... It stretches the metal, and that's when you can start to get thin edges, a fat bottom, and hot spots, and all kinds of other things. And you don't want a fat bottom, trust me. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've really got everything you need here. This is great for home. Of course, you can take the handles off, so they stack as well. So you can put these in a drawer. You don't have handles competing for cupboard space. You don't have handles competing for hob space. Less than £40 a pan. And that's if you were just to talk about the pans themselves. So, listen, we're going to get cracking, and I'm going to get him. I've asked him specifically because, you know, in my high-powered executive role here at Shop on TV, in my dreams, I really did say, look, we need to see these burn, because if we can burn something to these tonight, then, well, frankly, I don't think we will. And that's the point, because it makes them easy to use, easy to clean, no money wasted on dishwashers and things like that. Just a simple bit of kitchen towel or, of course, a microfiber cloth. You can go to shopontv.co.uk. Just click Live On Air Shop Now. That will take you down to our show page. And when you scroll down, there's the set at £149.99. Remember, that price is only good for a short while, and you get everything you see on the screen. But if you want... And by the way, there's loads of information there. We're going to show you all of these slides and things, you know, throughout the course of the show. Look, nothing sticks that we can find. Easy to clean in the oven or on the hob, in the oven, to the table, to the dishwasher if you so desire. Absolutely effortless to clean these. And there is the pan that can on its own if you want that as well. But also coming up later in the week here at Shop on TV, Wednesday to Thursday, that's tomorrow. This will be with Charlie. The Morel pillows, and then Thursday into Friday, Sean and Hayley will be back with you with Simpler Law. Hey, Friday into Saturday, it's me back with Gary Ashburn, and we've got a wonderful collector's show of music memorabilia. Or we got some goodies, make sure you tune in for that. And then Saturday to Sunday, my last day with you this week will be Post Gold for cash to turn your unwanted gold into money. Right, John, my challenge to you, this is like Mission Impossible, is sugar.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you, honey. You take the words right out of my mouth. I want to see as much as we can see tonight.
This is the same diameter as the pan that can, 24 centimetres, right? You hear the hob beep. This is induction, so it's compatible with any stovetop. So it doesn't matter whether you've got gas at home, ceramic, halogen, Arga, Rayburn, Calagas. Again, induction's phenomenal. Campfire. Take the handle off, obviously, under a naked flame.
Have you just made gold?
So it smells like candy floss, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, it does.
Caramelised sugar, OK? So if you can see inside the pan, you can see it slowly caramelising.
Now, that normally kills most pans,
absolutely. If you did this in a stainless steel pot or pan, and I'm not here to badmouth or knock stainless steel, they cook beautifully. They're very light. The problem is the cleaning. You burn something like milk, scrambled eggs, pasta sauce. Please don't do this at home. A trained professional with asbestos fingers. 360 degrees of heat. No hot, no cold spots.
Wow.
And just have a look at this.
That's
and
really starting to stink now.
This is really, really important. Really, really important. This is cold water, right? But please bear this in mind. The non-stick, which is diamond, is not an aerosol spray-on. This is actually laser bonded to that cast pan. Now, I'm going to wiggle this around a wee bit. I've got my damp microfiber. We recommend, although this is 100% dishwasher safe, I'd recommend you wash it by hand, warm soapy water, soft cloth, soft sponge, and remember it's also non-porous.
Look at this!
So, therefore, if you're doing something like onions, chilies, ginger, garlic inside the pan, and then you want to do something like bacon and eggs or whatever,
Yeah.
the next morning, as long as you wash it, you don't get a smell.
No,
It doesn't cross-transfer. Wash
Or
it in.
flavours as well, for
Exactly.
that matter. Yeah, yeah.
It's brilliant.
So
Rob.
actually, if you've got a vegan and a metasaurus in the same
Absolutely.
family,
Or
that's,
a pescatarian, whatever.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
or a librarian.
On one of those. And what we're going to say to you is this as well. Once you've got the pan nice and hot on the stove, or in the oven, or under the grill, just reduce your cooking temperature by about 25%.
When you swap?
Yeah, we'll swap.
What's the reason for that, John?
Because it holds the heat. The pan, you know,
Oh,
the heat
right.
hugs the pan because it's aluminium, right?
Yeah,
so what we're going to do
yeah.
here, we're going to pop inside our largest pan of
Yes.
your set.
So this is the grill pan,
Now,
isn't
this
it?
is the griddle pan or the grill pan. Again, what I want you to do is think about steaks, chops, kebabs, your burgers inside here, a beautiful piece of fish. Maybe you do some salmon, sole, sea bass, mackerel, maybe for kippers for breakfast in the morning. And again,
it's perfect breakfast pan, that, isn't it?
I mean, it's such a big surface area. And once again, you know, very, very important is that Dymer tough technology from Thane. Now remember,
So it's like diamond dust infused in a ceramic,
exactly,
isn't it? Yeah,
that's exactly right, Rob. So diamond's one of the hardest materials in the world.
Oh,
The
it's
girl's
the.
best friend. It's the.
Yeah.
You know what pressure makes, don't you?
Diamonds?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, I thought that was a trick question.
No. And look,
A good television? I don't know.
if I could just show you really, really quickly, because I think it's significantly important, the handle, right? So,
Yes.
it's a quick release, detachable handle with a locking mechanism.
Yep.
And bear this in mind too, you've also got not one,
Yep.
not two, not three, but you have 4 pouring spouts because you've got the corners of the pan. Now, don't leave the handle on inside the oven or under the grill.
Yeah.
The idea is you go from hob to oven, oven to grill, grill to table. One pot does the lot.
And it's got a non-drip lip as well, hasn't it? So as you say, 4 pouring corners.
Absolutely. And don't forget,
Yeah.
you've got no hot, no coat pots. Right, I'm going to use
It's
this.
flying out the door, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, these are some of the best pans money can buy, if you ask me.
You know what? I've demonstrated loads and loads of different cookware over the years, and this is without a shadow of a doubt one of the very, very best non-stick pans.
And that's the skin is not even sticking.
Well, we're going to put
That's
this in the oven in a
that'll-
moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
great.
what I want to do is sear the base because I like my skin nice and crispy.
Yeah.
Everybody's a bit different.
You do.
Right?
You enjoy tanning, I know. Yeah.
Right. It's going to be a fun night.
No. Yeah.
Right.
That's it. That's the only joke tonight.
One of the accessories that you get within this set is that silicone steaming trivet. Okay?
yeah.
So this is great, obviously, when you want to steam your fish, your dumplings, your vegetables, and what it does,
Dim sum.
obviously, yeah, your dim sum or your gyozas. I think you pronounce it gyoza. Sorry, I always get that wrong. So that's that, and I've got
Gyoza.
it inside this pan here,
Isn't
which is
that
the shallower
monster
pan.
in Ghostbusters.
By the way, the lid is a safety glass lid.
Yeah.
It has
Oh,
a steam
look,
vent.
yes.
It has a steam vent. So what you don't get is all the rattle and wobbling because you don't get all the pressure build-up.
Right,
Yeah?
right.
But it does keep the moisture inside the pan.
And you
So-
said you can actually put the lid into the oven
Yeah,
up to 180.
180 degrees.
After that, the pans go to 230.
The pans are 230.
And the
lid's
handle's
at
never.
180. Never put the handle in. But
Yeah.
why would you? The idea is you collect a hot pan with a cool handle.
Yeah,
Utilise
yeah.
space in compact and small ovens such as an Arga. So, and great for stacking in your cupboards
Yeah.
or your caravan. These are stackable, these pans. Save space, okay? So I'm going to pop the lid on because we're going to steam. I've already pre-steamed because obviously time is of the essence, like
Yep,
TV.
sure.
So what we're going to do, you can see the salmon slipping, sliding. Do you know the only thing that will stick to this pan? One thing.
What's that?
A good cook. That is it. Right. I need you to get that one in.
Very good.
Oh, don't leave me hanging.
yeah, no, I won't leave you hanging.
Right.
Very good, very good.
One handle, although you do get 2.
Yes.
Watch. We
So you
take this
could
off.
attach both handles if you need a
So
bit of
you've
extra
got, you know,
purchase.
if it's loaded, in fact, let's do that right now. Good
Yeah.
point. If it's loaded
Yeah.
to, you know, the brim, or
Yeah.
maybe you've got minimal strength, poor dexterity, pop the 2 handles on at any point, even the corners. I've tried it myself.
Yeah.
Of that pan. Remember, the griddle pan is superb for char grilling the vegetables. Now we're going to go to the oven.
Yeah.
Remember, lids 180, pan 230. Dead
Yep.
easy to clean. We're going to go to the oven.
Okay,
Rob.
yep, sure,
Dead
sure.
easy to
Coming
clean.
over it. Yeah, yeah.
Impact bonded stainless steel base. So, you know, if you've just tuned in, very good morning. Suitable for any stove top. And remember that non-stick is infused into the actual core of that aluminium body.
Yes.
So it's very, very resistant. I'm on about 180 here.
Okay,
I have turned it down very slightly.
Look at that. Look at
right.
the size of that chicken.
So if I just grab this board here so I don't burn the countertop. Right.
Plucking, heck, that's good.
Oh, my God. Plucking.
Or plucking.
Very careful how you say that one.
Yeah.
Right, so one handle. I'm going to lock it. Remember, it has got that locking mechanism. Turn it slightly.
Yep.
Pop the other one on. Remember, you get the two handles. Maybe your mum, your grandmother hasn't got the best strength. Maybe you just want that extra stability, OK? This
Well,
is
I think anyone, we've all had a big chicken like that, that would make anyone's wrist wobble.
burgers,
Yeah.
big roast, one-pot wonders. Let's take the handle off. Remember, dead easy. You flip the lever, you press the two buttons.
So it's two-stage. It's one. You turn the lever to lock it, but it's two-stage unlock. So if you do accidentally knock the lever,
yes,
you've got to still press the buttons before it will disconnect.
Before it completely release. And again, I've got to say, 100% dishwasher safe.
Yep.
But I would always recommend that you wash any type of pan by hand. That's my personal recommendation, but it's up to you. Again, utensil-wise, we're going to take this salmon now and pop it. Look at it, just slipping, just sliding.
And you haven't had that up on a high heat. That's just to sear the bottom. But you know, with a Sunday roast, they say you're supposed to sear it in the pan first to lock in the flavour,
and then whack it in the oven.
Yeah,
so
you could use this for that.
This hob here.
I bought separate bakeware, separate roasting tins, and separate pans.
Well, this is the thing.
And it's like, what a waste of money.
In fact, if we just turn very, very quickly one of the salmon fillets over, right?
Yeah.
Just so you can see, I can't see.
Oh, lovely and brown. And no fat. You didn't put any fat or oil or butter in there.
Now, that's important, so I'm really pleased you've mentioned that. Let's go to the oven again.
Yep, sure,
Unless you don't want to.
No, it's all right, I'll come with.
what you can use oil for flavour, not for function.
Yes.
It's to enhance the flavour of the food, right?
Yes,
so,
exactly.
Where we go, 180. We'll leave that in there for around about 12, 15 minutes. Everybody's a bit different. Use all your senses at home when you're cooking in the kitchen.
Yes.
Sight, smell, taste, touch, texture, everything. Okay?
Didn't even need oven mitts as well because you've got the handle.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, we have got as well, within the set, it's just down here.
While you look for that, can I just say, folks, please check out. These are absolutely going bananas. Lots of you have got these in your baskets, but do remember that price of $149.99 is the launch price. It's only going to be around for a little while. I don't know when the next show's going to be, but that price is only good for about 4 weeks. So if we do a show within 4 weeks, we may be able to get the price back. If it's after that, it won't be $149.99. So check out now. Check out your baskets. You can only go right with these. Just go to shopontv.co.uk and you can order on the web by clicking live on air shop now. I want to show you also, as you scroll down, there's the whole set for $149.99. Now, maybe you don't want to spend £150 tonight, but what you do want is you want the benefits of this. So get the pan that can. That is the deep 24-centimetre pan. It comes with the steamer trivet. It comes with the basket and one handle and a lid. You get the whole lot for $69.99. But for an extra £80, you can get you can get 3 more pans and also an extra handle if you so desire. But we gave you both options just in case you want to, you know, maybe just because the pan that can is called the pan that can because really you can use it for almost anything, can't you?
Sear, stir fry, roast, poach, bake, steam. Practically everything.
Yeah.
Right, now, just going back to the handles really, really quickly, the 2 detachable handles, which you're always going to utilise, but this pan within the set has the riveted handles. You can see that little frying.
That's the casserole one, yes.
Yeah, that's the casserole one. So when you retrieve this from the oven, use your oven gloves.
Of course, because the metal will get hot, yes.
Or you could still use the handles as well.
Oh, you can, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let me just pop this aside.
You could put a handle on there and use it as a frying pan.
Absolutely, of course you could. But you've got the ability, Rob, with the set.
Yes.
And it's a cracking set, it really is. I'm not just saying that from a sales point of view.
No.
But you've got the ability to do so much on the stovetop.
Yeah.
Again, round pans are brilliant. Traditionally, it's what we use in this country, right? That being said, the Germans, and I know this is not a German product, but they're very efficient. They only really use, traditionally, square pots. Remember, 27% greater surface
More cooking
area.
space, yeah.
And remember, when you use the lid, take the handle off. Otherwise, the lid will not sit on properly. there's the steam vent there. We've got the vegetables steaming inside of the shallower pan.
Yep.
Now this is a little bit...
evaporates. I love that stuff. Ooh.
Right, so what I'm going to do...
Are you going to burn that?
I'm going to pop a little bit in.
Ladies and gentlemen, I challenge you to try and burn anything on these pans.
Smell that, beautiful.
Oh, lovely.
And remember as well, you know, you don't need to use the oils, the fats, the ghee, the butter, unless you want to. Yeah, you use it for flavour. Again,
let's let that really burn like it burn to so-and-so.
Right, let me
really
just pop the handle
to a crisp,
off.
yeah.
So,
and there's no point crying over a spilt evaporated milk.
Absolutely. You know what? I am getting used to, it's taken me years, but I'm getting used to all your jokes and your humour and one thing or another.
Well, that's because none of them are original. You've probably heard them all before. By the way, can I say, so I do the ketogenic diet most of the time, and when you've got a pan like this, dropping some cheese, now you see I'd have made little piles of cheese, let them brown on the bottom, flipped them over, made little cheese pancakes, then they're my snacks.
Right, by the way...
See, I'd eat that.
Knives, forks, anything with a very, very abrasive or sharp edge, please do not use in your pan. But because of that Dyma-Tough technology, remember, diamond-infused particles laser bonded into that cast aluminium pan, it does make it highly resistant to cuts and abrasions, but ideally you want to prolong the life of the pan. Sure. You want the best results for as long as you can.
So they can take metal utensils,
absolutely,
but we don't recommend it.
I don't want to mislead anybody.
No.
You know, try to avoid anything abrasive.
Yeah.
Okay?
2-year guarantee, by the way, on all of it.
1.
Oh, 1. Sorry.
Yes.
Oh, they told me 2.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so remember, wash it thoroughly, warm soapy water, a soft cloth, a soft sponge. Again, real good depth. Think about your big pasta bake. Think about your lasagna, your cauliflower cheese, roasting inside.
Oh, hold on, I'm going to pinch my nose because that's going to stink.
No, it does stink.
That's really horrible.
Right, so I'm going to take plenty of paper towel here, purely and simply because the pan's red hot.
That's evaporated milk. Now, listen, that seriously would normally be... That's throw the pan away time, isn't it?
Watch this. It is absolutely remarkable.
No way! No way.
And remember... If you've burnt something before in the past, this is hot, so this is kind of difficult for me to do. Baked beans, scrambled eggs, rice pudding. Maybe you're doing a tartare where you need to caramelise.
Would you call me?
Yes. Well, only on a Saturday night. Well, during the week, so you're all right. But look, so we've cleaned the pan. You can still see near the handle that little bit of residue. So what you do, you take your soft cloth.
That was with a dry piece of kitchen towel.
Absolutely. And what we do...
It's just very busy, folks. Check out wherever you are.
Right.
We're predicting, I've just heard from the producer, it looks like we're going to sell out. I didn't even think about stocks. Have we got any stock updates at this point, Caroline? OK, getting on for 10% of the stock already spoken for. We've only just started the show.
Right.
Look, you know the pans. If you've watched any shows, you know the pans I have. But I tell you what, I'm going to get a set of these as well because of the square shape.
The efficiency.
The efficiency.
Sorry, Rob.
No, but also the fact that they have the superior non-stick. They've got everything I want from a pan.
Stackable, space-saving, super easy to clean, hob to oven, oven to grill, grill to table.
Yes.
And remember, you don't need... Excuse me, Rob. Sorry there. Just checking on the old salmon. Oh, that's coming on nice.
C3PO.
Oh, is it? Come out of the shot so our director can get
Oh, yeah. Can I eat some of that? I've gone right out of the shot now.
Oh, apologies to our director, Paul.
You know you have to feed me while I'm here, right? I didn't eat dinner tonight just so that you could feed me.
Well, you're going to have a feast, sir.
Excellent.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert.
By the way, if you've got anything you want to see John burn on the pan, if we've got it, we'll burn it. Now, we can't do glue. I'd love to do some glue, sorry. But we've got eggs, we've got cheese, we've got pancake mix. We've got plastic bags.
Oh, we have indeed.
Are we going to do a plastic bag?
Yeah.
Yes!
Right, where are we at? 180. Right, let's go and do a wee bit of stir fry.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Because you can also cook in them as well.
Right.
But you know what, John? Isn't it true?
Let's go this way.
Oh, 15% of the stock now. Oh, can you dance? The great thing about, because these are so non-stick and so tough, you can get them really hot. So you can go whack them right up on your gas, right up on your induction, and you can get searing and browning, caramelisation. Because what's that, John? We all know what that is. Flavour. That's why they're called the FlavorStone pans.
Because it's diamonds and stone infused into the actual body of the pan. Remember, it's cast like a bell. It's one piece of metal. One.
If you're doing your chicken breasts on these, by the way, because you can sear them, really get brown on the outside, it locks in the juices, so you don't have dry breasts.
We don't want that.
No.
We like succulent, juicy ones.
We do.
Right, now, I've only just literally popped, so my apologies. And again, this is the nice thing about the cookware, right? So I'm not a chef. This is, by the way, that pan is now warming up the sides. I've only
don't try that at home. John has
please don't, but I've only just popped it on, literally just popped it on, because we've been
pork?
chin-wagging. No, it's chicken.
Oh, it's chicken. Right,
so what we're going to do is pop the chicken inside here. No oil, no fat, no butter, no ghee, no goose fat, no nothing. Right, so we've got to let this pan heat up just for a few seconds. Apologies. Again, but that's the thing. The pans are very forgiving. Right, so if you're not a chef like me, maybe with the greatest of respect, you've not had very good results. Maybe your cookware has given up the ghost. You've got that leaning tower of pots and pans in the cupboard. You open the cupboard, the doors, you know, it falls all over the shop.
And also, look, you know that 150 quid is the price for like a budget set of pans that you get for your first flat or something. And they feel like they're paper thin. The non-stick starts chafing off in no time at all. We're now at 20% of the stock, folks. What time is it? These could go by 1 a.m, folks, if you don't check out now. Look, I'm going to say this, and I don't normally say this, and look, you know the pans I have. I'm saying you can have both. I'm going to get both because of the square. And because there's a lot more you can do in these. They're like griddles. I love a griddle. Pancakes, waffles. If you want to do burritos, like a breakfast burrito, these are the perfect size for chopping up all your breakfast burrito bits and bobs. I mean, the versatility is huge. I promise you, I give you my absolute word as a human being, not just as a presenter on telly, these are absolutely the best pans money can buy in that configuration, and the other pans you know I love are the best in the round configuration. Together, they are a force to be reckoned with. But if you don't have the other ones I'm talking about, and obviously we're not here to talk about those tonight, get these now. I promise you, if you don't like them, I'll buy them back from you myself for the first 5 people. But I think my money's pretty safe.
I'm trying to find... Oh, here
Sorry, Izzy, do you want to... Let me just grab my iPad. Sorry, one sec.
I am spoiling your display here, so
don't worry about it. Thank you.
But if I just hold this up to the camera, I want to show Paul and all the viewers at home. Paul's our director, amazing director, Caroline.
So when Caroline.
I've got a dry mouth. That's what it is. Yeah, I've got a dry mouth. They're doing a cracking job.
I've got a dodgy foot, look, so what?
So if you look, it's an impact bonded stainless steel base.
Oh, it's pretty.
Very pretty, but the job of the base is to spread the heat evenly. Hold the heat. So again, on the stove, in the oven, under the grill. If you wish, unless you're searing meats or doing something specific like stir fry, which we're going to do now, you don't need to have the pan red hot, piping hot, okay?
But I like it hot because I like it just quick. By the way, Clive has emailed, hi Rob, I've had that pan when it came out the first time years ago and it's still cooking the same as it did the first day. It's brilliant, and I don't say things like this just for the sake of it. It is fantastic. Only use a wooden spoon, he does. This is Clive. What you're saying is the whole truth. Thank you both. Honestly, Clive, this is... I don't mind admitting it, you can tell from the spelling. This is an American innovation. It's probably one of the most... It's probably the most famous pan, the pan that can, in the world. We are pushing towards a quarter of the stock. You've got to check out. You've got to get it before it sells out. Thank you, Clive. And that was an unsolicited testimonial. As I say, I'm getting a set. I'm absolutely getting a set. You could have these in the caravan, in the HMO, in the student accommodation, the break room at work, maybe. They're brilliant for camping with. You could stack them, put them in a backpack. Or just take the pan that can, take the one. These will go on a campfire. They'll go on a primer stove. They are absolute. I mean, if you maybe you're an Arcala with a cub troop, or is it Cubs or Scouts? Maybe both, I can't remember. Scouts, Girl Guides, Brownies, that sort of thing. If you're a glamping enthusiast, if you just have a naff set of pans. Now, as Clive was saying, these came out, crikey, it must be 15, 20 years ago when the first version of these came out, if my memory serves. The fact in fact, Clive, tell me how many years it was, if you don't mind. The fact they're still going strong. This could be the last set of pans you ever need to buy. You won't be throwing them away because they've warped. You won't be throwing them away because the non-sticks come off. You won't be throwing them away because they've gone, you know, they've got patches of food stuck to them that you can't get off. You'll have these years from now. Yeah, right. Sorry, John, that's it. That's my bit done.
I'm just trying to sort of multitask. It's not my forte. Right. But what we're going to do is retrieve with a cool handle a red hot pan inside your oven. Remember, dishwasher safe cookware, beautiful quality. So please, whatever you do, and I say this with the greatest respect, don't, because of the price point, think to yourself they're going to be slightly inferior. Absolutely not.
They're not.
You know, again, there's over 10 million across the world that has been sold. Okay,
I believe, and when we deal directly with the company that distributes, you know, where they come from, we get straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Right. Oh, is it dinner time?
So what we're going to do in a second?
Hold on, wait there. I'm going to get a fork. Now, John, so don't let me interrupt you. If you just keep cooking, my friend.
Just to tell the viewers, obviously you can customise the dishes to suit you. Obviously, we are under time constraints here.
Yeah.
OK, so just please bear in mind for us. I'm going to pop this grill pan.
Look how I should have done it the other way around.
Here.
Look how flaky that is.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on a tick.
Oh, sorry. What are you doing?
Right, so we take the lid off. Remember, safety glass lid. So it's got that steam vent, stainless steel rim as well. So I'm going to go over to Rob.
Yeah.
Now, with the steamed vegetables, put your dim sum on here, put your dumplings on here, put your fish on here, on the steaming trivet.
A bit fell off.
A bit fell off. Is it all right for you? Is that about... I mean, look at the portion size.
Oh, God.
Right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a little bit of baby corn. We've got a little
melting
bit of,
in my mouth. It's so succulent.
Carrot. We had tender stem broccoli. To be fair, because obviously it's live TV, and again, you'll hear me say this a billion times, so if it gets a bit repetitive, excuse me. I'm not a chef. But timing's everything, right?
I'm glad you're not. Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. The cookware is very forgiving. So if you have a tendency to burn things, you forget things, don't worry about it, because if you do burn the food, it's not going to stick.
No.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, the phone might ring, someone knocks on the door. I'll just have a little bit more of that salmon, because it is very good.
Oh, there's the other pan.
Oh, sorry. Did I just pull that out of the shot? Sorry, you're right there, Dale.
Right, let me pop this down here.
Sorry.
Are you, right. Let me take these handles off. Is it hot?
It's very hot.
Is it?
It's very good. What's next? What's
right,
next?
So back to the stir fry, OK? So
please check out.
And remember, I've put no oil inside here.
Oh, no. Yeah, we're
none whatsoever. Now, you would normally use a little splash of oil for stir fry. That's what I would probably do. Maybe a little bit of sesame seed oil. You use what you want, OK? But again, all I'm here to do, really and truly, is give you the features, the benefits of the cookware, OK? And again, everything is oven safe, barring the handle and the lid up to 230. So the body. But
this is, you know, maybe you get home late at night, like if you work shifts, like we do.
Yeah.
I mean, now you've taken your time with that. Frankly, I could have had that stir fry done and finished within literally what 5-10 minutes. You can have pre-cut pieces of meat and veg in the fridge, and you get home, you whack it in the pan. It's cheaper than a takeaway. It's quicker than it probably will take a delivery driver to bring takeaway to you at night. And so you're saving money, and it will taste better. It won't be soggy, it won't be cold. And
healthy,
it could be healthy if you need it to be.
Heart smart and healthy.
Yeah.
That's, you know, that's what we're trying to...
Please check out. We're running out of stock here. Please check out.
Now, please remember as well that, again, you know, we're trying to do as many different dishes, as many different demonstrations as possible. So sometimes, again, the timing is a little bit out. You might like something slightly more, how should we say, caramelised, char-grilled, then maybe you like it like not quite as well done. So that is your preference, OK? Now, have a look at the capacity. I believe, this is my opinion, I believe that, you know, this will feed a family. This particular pan, this is the pan that can. So just remember, don't just use it for stir fry. Use it for the toad in the hole. Use it for your cottage pie, shepherd's pie.
Toad in the
fish
lasagna.
Dishes, lasagna.
Yeah.
Maybe you're doing something like, I don't know, maybe you're baking. Maybe you want to bake a loaf inside there or bake a cake. Do a dessert, which we're going to do. We're going to do some... in fact, what we're going to do is pop inside the oven very, very shortly.
Yeah.
An apple, sorry, not an apple, a mixed berry crumble. Okay. Now, don't forget, you have got the lid that interchanges.
So you can steam as well. But by the way, I thought this was an induction hob, but it's not. It looks like it's halogen. This is why I got a tabletop induction hob, because you can get this for
what? Do you know what? My apologies. I did say to the viewers earlier that this was induction. You're right.
It's not. It's
sorry.
halogen.
I'm miles away.
I didn't know that. I think we actually did order. These are induction.
Yeah.
So
Any
this,
stovetop.
can I just say, I bought these are 99 quid on Amazon. They're a 2-burner stovetop induction. You've got 1800 watts one side, 1000 the other. This is the same one I've got at home in London and also in Warrington, because you really can crank the heat up. And you can sear and brown and caramelise.
Absolutely, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
And that's why you get the pan red hot.
Yeah.
Again, if you are doing something like your searing your mince, you're doing your stir-fry Vietnamese food, Thai dishes, traditional British food, remember, no cross-transfer of flavour, taste or odour.
Yeah.
27% more surface area than that of the same sized round pan. Dead easy to clean. And stackable, space saving. So again, Rob said, maybe you've got student accommodation, maybe you've got a gallery kitchen, maybe you've got, you know, not a lot of storage space in the cupboards at home. Great for the caravan.
Well, and also because the largest one is 28.
Yeah, the largest.
So they'll fit in the stand, and they stack very into.
It's almost like a Russian doll.
Yes, and they're not very tall. So you could probably get them even in a standard drawer. What would happen if you let that set? Would it, like if you're making brittles and things like that, would it still come off just as easily?
Yes, it would, but what you would have to do, you would have to soak it, immerse it in hot soapy water for, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay.
Just to help it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But again, great non-stick, laser bonded. You know, it is diamond infused, hence the the phrase diamond edition.
Yes.
And Dynamotough technology. Okay.
Well, finish these burn. Let's really burn that. I want to see that cheese almost on fire.
Well, let's just leave those two there.
Yeah.
Nip next door.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I wanted to get the stir fry. Check the stir fry out.
Yeah. Well, what's the stock update? What was that I heard? We're at 30% of the stock. Well, I'll tell you more in a minute.
Right. So
I know, and if you've got any requests, things you want to see, if you've got any questions that you want to ask before you check out and pay, I've got my iPad here. Just email studio@shopontv.co.uk. That smells delicious. And you know, my son does stir fries. He uses a lot of honey, and so you need a good pan where it's not. That almost made me gag.
So. You know, again, if you've caramelised sugar, maybe you're making jam inside a pan. But here's the great thing as well, Rob. Here really is the great thing, is that I've just dramatically reduced the temperature of the pan, right? Dramatically reduced the temperature of the pan. Now, if that was a regular pan with a regular non-stick, potentially you'd blister the non-stick. Now, if you didn't blister the non-stick, you'd probably bend and buckle the base. Remember, it's got a very, very thick gauge, cast aluminium. You can cook with oils, of course you can, but you don't have to. I'm trying to find.
Are these spuds edible, John? These potatoes, are they edible?
I would go with the sweet potato. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I mean, have one of those because they're the freezer roasties.
Oh, fine.
To be fair, but look at the cheese.
Look at the cheese. Now, again, I'd eat that as a snack. I love that. You know, if you've never had caramelised cheese, oh, it's so good. 30% of the stock gone.
Look at the depth on that. Look at the depth. It really has got great depth. So if you are doing something like a big pot of chilli, a massive spag bowl, you know, you've got the frying basket.
Well, as you say, it's a wok, it's a saute pan, it's a,
it's one pot.
It's a steamer basket, it's a shallow fryer. We're going to do
that throughout the show. And don't forget, you've got those two accessories. You've got your silicone steamer, you've got your boiling/frying basket, which go into the smaller pan, which is 24 centimetres. Don't forget that you also have that 28 centimetre griddle pan, which is great to sear all your steaks inside. Oh, by the way, my producer, Caroline.
Yes.
I've had a little sip of water.
Sweet Caroline, as some would call her.
Now, watch this. Right.
Good times never seem so good.
Right, hang on. So,
what are you doing now?
It's a regular plastic bag.
Yeah.
Right. So, please don't do this at home. But if you've ever caught the bread wrapper on the side of a hot toaster, caught the packet of bacon on the side of a hot pan, it sticks. It sticks like glue. A plastic carrier bag. So, I'm going to apply a wee bit of pressure in a moment with the back of the spatula, right? And watch what happens. You know, don't hesitate on the basis that, you know, I know we've not got a huge amount of stock. For the price, it is absolutely, it's exclusive here at Shop on TV.
No, wait, let it go more, let it go more.
Let it go more, let it go more, let it go more. Look at that.
It's like the Wicked Witch of the West. Was she the bad one?
Yeah, she was the bad one. Right, I need to sort the stir fry in a minute because we've got loads of dishes, loads of demos.
I'm not eating that.
So no, you don't want to eat this. Please don't do this at home. This is just obviously to show off a wee bit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn.
He's making a bag spoil.
A bag. Oh,
a bag
God.
spoil. See a spoil.
It does stink as well, so I'd like to get that out if I can. But watch, no rubbing, no scrubbing, no scratching.
It's not going to just come off, is it?
It will come off, but remember, regardless of what dish you've made, always wash the pan thoroughly, warm soapy water. If you can hear it burning inside the bin. If you want to pop it in the dishwasher, you know, by all means you can. I personally would never place any pot or pan. That's just me in a dishwasher.
Because the dishwasher salts can actually abrade. But,
yeah, it's the
but you know what?
That
you know, when you've washed that, you can still cook without fear of knowing that noxious chemicals that you've just burned on there.
By the way,
they've gone.
Yeah, and one thing I failed to mention, because I've not really demonstrated cookware for quite some time, so my memory's a little bit foggy. And I do enjoy cooking at home. And I've got loads of different pots and pans. I'm not going to say I've just got FlavorStone because that would be a lie. I've got loads of pans. But PFOA-free.
And lead and all that horrible nasty stuff.
So it's got no nasties in there.
Yeah.
Again, you know, it's a beautiful surface to cook on.
We should do some eggs as well because people always want... Can we do the one where you just let a fried egg burn in the centre?
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do that in a second.
We'll do that in a sec.
Stir fry
Get yourself ready. I'm going to tell you all about how you need to order these right now, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got some emails as well. So I'm going to grab my iPad and I'm going to go over to my little station. Honestly, these are... I was so excited when I heard that we had the FlavorStone pans. They have been tested. Somebody asked, have they tried to stick glue to them? Yes, I understand they have. Don't try that at home because obviously if you heat glue, it could very well give off fumes and things. You don't want to do that. So that was from Fraser, actually. Nice to see you back again. Oh, nice to see you. Well, I can't see you, Fraser, but you know what I mean. I look amazing. Oh, the pans look amazing, I was going to say. I don't know. Would glue? Well, you know, what's the one thing that I think would stick to the FlavorStone pans and would never come off? It would be FlavorStone glue. I think you should try that. Do you know what? I wish I could. The only reason we don't have, I don't know if I've got any FlavorStone available. They have. In fact, haven't you, Caroline? Haven't you got some pictures of all the different things they've tried to stick to these? I'm pretty sure you have. I'll have to check the sort of legalities of us doing that or the rules, the regulations, because obviously we don't want to advocate that you can go boiling, you know, super glue at home because of fumes and things like that. But I understand that the company that actually supply these, the manufacturers have tried it with glue, and even that they couldn't make it stick. But that is purely... what's the word I'm looking for? Anecdotal. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here's what you get. You get 4 pans. So let's start with the famous pan, the pan that started it all, the pan that is almost known the world over. That is this one here. It's 24 centimetres and it's the deep pan. That is the pan that can. We have that available on its own if you want to get just the pan that can, because it is the pan that can. It's given that name because it works for just about anything. So you get that included. We have got it separate, but if you want it in the kit, it comes in the kit too. You also get a 28 centimetre skillet pan or griddle pan, which has got the raised line, like the sort of tram lines on it. So you get that wonderful sort of searing on your steak. You get the lines on your steak or whatever it is that you're cooking. But you can do a whole cooked breakfast in there. That's 28 centimetres in diameter. Actually, not diameter because it's not a circle. Well, I suppose it is diameter still, isn't it? Yeah. No, width. It's width. It's not a circle, so it's not diameter. It's width. And that's the beauty. You get 27% more cooking space with these round-cornered square pans. You also get the casserole. That's the one with the metal handles. Those handles are not stay cool because they're metal. That also very deep. That's about, I'd say, 5 or 6 inches deep, that. Also 24 centimetres in diameter. Goes in the oven. The lid will go into the oven up to 180 degrees, but beyond that, take the lid off. Don't ever put the handles in the oven. They're not designed to go in the oven. The pans, all the pans, however, will go into the oven up to 230 degrees. So they're not just your pans, they're your roasting tins, and they are your bakeware. So if you want to make cakes, if you want to make breads, if you want to do puddings and crumbles and things like that, frittatas, lasagnas, moussakas, shepherd's pie, cottage pie, you name it, you can use them as a cooking dish, or you can use them as a cooking pan, or you can use them to bake, whatever you... Johnny, right?
Yes, I've come to give you a present. Apparently you need another handle.
Thank you.
That's all right.
Oh, I only have one handle. There are two there. No, there are two. Oh, you just can't see the other one. It's nice, it's beautifully hidden. There it is. Now I've got nowhere to put that. Oh. I've got 3 now, John. So you can shallow fry, you can deep fry, you can saute, you can make donuts, you can make, what's that, funnel cake. If you want toad in the hole, my absolute favourite, that's the food from heaven. Pineapple upside down cake. You could even, if you wanted to, do a sponge in there if you so desired. Because you've got 2 24 centimetres, so you could use the 24 centimetre ones and just use them as cake tins. You can do breads, rolls, baps, you name it. Biscuits, cookies, you can make cookies in here. They are just so versatile. They're the only pans you need. That's the salmon we made tonight. It was so delicious because it was seared in the pan and then it was finished in the oven by a man who, by his own confession, is not a chef. He's a home cook. So the fact is, everything that John is doing here tonight is stuff that you can do at home as well. And I promise you, we are now at 35% of the stock gone. Look, folks, if you don't pay, you don't play. If you put them in your basket and you don't check out, you're not locking in the price. You're not saving the price, you know, or preventing it from going up. It's not going to go up for a little while, but it will within the next 3 to 4 weeks, because this is just a launch price. So probably by the next show, you might not pay the full price. We'll always try and keep it below full price, but you might pay 160 or maybe 165 or something like that. I don't know exactly. But not only do you get the 4 pans, you get the lid, which is 24 centimetres in diameter, so that fits on all of the 24 centimetre pans. You get the cooking basket, which you could use it for veggies. Pasta, you can immerse the pasta and then just pull it out when it's cooked. You can use it to shallow fry, you can use it to deep fry. You get the silicone steamer as well, and 2 of the handles. They are quick release handles and they lock in place when they're on the pan. You can put both of those on one pan if you need the extra sort of liftability. And they are just so well made. I mean, everything here is so well made. Remember, these are cast aluminium. So A, because they're cast, they're from into a mould rather than pressed. It means you get no hot spots, you get no cold spots, you get even heating all the way across. Also, because of their aluminium, they are very strong. The reason they make planes out of aluminium, they're light, but they are strong. So you have really the sort of the durability of cast iron without the weight of cast iron. You have this non-stick, it's literally diamond, that is, and you can see it there, infused into ceramic. Now, it's diamond dust. Obviously, the diamonds aren't that big. That would be ridiculous. It's not breakfast at Tiffany's, you know. It's just breakfast at your place. But the fact is that the diamond chips mean that it's the hardest substance known to man. Not only do they add durability to the pan, but they also make the non-stick so non-stick you can pretty much not stick anything to it. And that is, it's basically infused into ceramic and bonded. Look at this sandwich. We're just about to show you this wonderful graphic. Look at this. That really shows it well. All the different layers. It is, and again, it literally bonded to the non-stick is bonded to the metal. You cannot, it will not peel off. It will not flake. It will not chip. It's pretty much almost impossible to scratch it, even with metal utensils, even though we do recommend you use non-stick utensils as well. Look, you've got you got a whole chicken there. That's a decent-sized chicken. But also, by the way, there's still a load of room around the outside. Loads of veggies, carrots, sweet potatoes, regular potatoes. You can do a whole roast, and you could get a much larger chicken in there. You could even get a fairly good-sized, I would say, turkey in there. Big rack of lamb. Even ribs. You could probably do at least half a rack of ribs. A rack of ribs. Maybe if you've got a full rack of ribs, cut them in half and do one each side. Look, I don't need to sit here and name things you can cook in pans, but the fact is that there's so much more you can do with these pans than you can with regular pans. It's very unlikely that if you've got an older set of pans sitting somewhere, maybe it was the first set you bought, it's all you could afford at the time. This is a budget price, but I know people, and we've had an email from a customer, genuine customer tonight, who's had their FlavorStone pans for years. You spend £150 now, but then you might have these for 5 years, you might have them for 10 years. Who knows? Because there's really no reason, if you look after them, that they shouldn't last you for well, I can't really say forever, but you know what I mean. Never say never, or never say forever, one of the two. But the fact is, 40% of the stock has now gone. They're not yours until you pay for them. As this is normally a show that Sean and Hayley would present, Hayley always says they're not yours until you pay for them. They're ours until you pay for them. But they will be shipped out to you toot sweet straight away, literally later on today, and they'll be on their way. You could be cooking with these by early next week. And mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, and if you've already got FlavorStone pans, would you do us a favour? Drop me an email, studio@shopontv.co.uk. Help other people. Let's share the wealth, share the love, and help other people discover these tonight. They are the best pans, square pans, that I know of. Just go to shopontv.co.uk. Click on the big banner that says, live on air, shop now. And scroll down. And so there you've got your set, but you've also, like I said, you can get the pan that can set just on its own if you want to. If you don't want to pay for the whole set, you just want to start off. I mean, you still get the lid, you still get the basket, you still... all right, now we've gone to the whole set, sorry. All right, so with the pan that can, you get the basket, you get the steamer trivet, you get the lid, you get one handle. So you get all of that. That's all right, Karen, don't worry. But then if you upgrade to the full set, you get all of that, plus an extra handle and 3 more pans. The 28cm griddle pan, and then the casserole, the 24cm casserole, and the 24cm shallow pan. John, am I right standing here, or...?
You stand where you want.
This
is your studio. It's your show. Yeah. I was going to decant it out first, be a bit more civilised. Again,
I just eat straight from the pan, mate.
You can go from hob to oven, oven to grill, then grill to table.
Well, people can help themselves because it's like a serving dish.
Absolutely.
It's a serving
pop
dish
it onto
too.
something that's heat-proof. But then, once you finish at the table, maybe there's some leftover food. You might want to pop it in the fridge. You might want to pop the pan inside the freezer. Then you might want to pop it into the dishwasher. Now there's that stir fry that we made earlier. You'll notice I'm using a stainless steel sort of spoon to decant it. Now I'm doing this back to front, so I'm khaki-handed.
Right.
So we want Paul, our fab director, to get a shot. Look. Very resistant to cuts and abrasions.
He's very fussy, our director. He wants the audience to see what we're doing.
I know, can't believe it, can you?
Honestly.
But look,
we got cues on the phones, folks. Folks, please hold that. Sorry, John, carry on.
So no, it's all right. I always butt in.
No, I butt into you, but it's because I've got to do my business end. What is that sauce? It's great. That's
teriyaki sauce. What what I didn't do with the stir fry is use, when I seared the chicken and flash fried the chicken off, I didn't use any oil because there's a lot of natural fat and oil inside the chicken. Then I put the prawns in, obviously, then I added the garlic and whatnot, and then the veg.
Have a little bit.
What you could do when you're doing your stir fry, in this little steaming silicone steamer, in another pan, if you buy the bundle, which is brilliant value for money, you could steam your dumplings or whatever else. Let me just pull this bin over a second so I can just decant and get rid of the little bit of residue. But this is how easy it is to clean. Really is. Remember, the pan holds the heat, 27% more surface area than that of the same size round pan.
By the way, we have got a bin down there.
Yeah, we have got a bin down there. I'm not just chucking it. Right, what we're going to do?
Yeah.
We're now...
Yeah, what's next?
We're going to go to the oven. We're going to do some spaghetti meatballs. OK, so I'm going to grab the garlic bread.
This is an oven, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, hang on, that's the oven. So I'm just going to pop that detachable handle on. We'll get there in the end. Right, this is the shallower pan within the kit, okay? So remember, you've now got that cool handle. Take the handles off whilst on the stove. So if you've got little ones running around, it's much safer. They're not going to knock the pan off.
Well,
the
also
stove
the
top.
handles don't kind of get in the way of each other too.
Absolutely. So you know when you've got loads going on, especially like when festive time and what have you, garlic bread into them. Right. So
because it's a roast or a baking dish.
it could be something like a pizza you're popping inside the oven.
Square.
Mac
You
and
can make a
cheese.
calzone.
Absolutely. So we pop it in there.
Cheese.
Take the handle
Cauliflower
off.
cheese.
Okay. If you've got something like an Arga,
Yeah.
utilise space in compact and small ovens. Great for saving space in your cupboards, because remember, these are stackable.
Yeah.
Cast aluminium, so not the weight of cast iron. Not knocking cast iron, lasts you a lifetime. But for a lot of people, it's the heavy.
We haven't
right?
done any eggs yet. I think people are going, yeah, but what about eggs? Can I burn a fried egg?
Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do.
Yeah. I
We're
don't
gonna
want to put
pop
you
that-
out of order.
No, it's
but-
all right.
Yeah.
There's me little frying
Basket.
/ boiling basket.
Puts the basket in the water.
Put the basket in the water. There's the old spaghetti. I'm not going to snap it in half because it'll... watch this.
It'll wilt.
Right.
Yes.
A chucky egg.
As opposed to...
Right.
Do you know the difference between a brown egg and a white egg?
Colour.
Yep.
These are rather large jugs, but this is all we had in the prep kitchen.
Right.
So this is what I'm going to use. Right. In fact,
Can I break one just in the middle as well?
in a moment,
Okay.
watch. Right.
I'm not
So-
going to go off-piste.
What you're going to do for me,
Yeah. What am I going to do? Whoa.
the meatballs
Oh, yeah.
near the microwave,
Yeah.
just fire them inside that griddle pan.
You go,
Now, the
yeah.
griddle pan, remember, is the larger
shove 'em in.
pan. Just pop them in. Pop them in. Go on. You can use oil, but obviously there's enough oil and natural fat within the...
Really, I use my best culinary skills there.
absolutely.
And the meatballs.
Right, you watching?
No, it doesn't matter that they're at the edge because it's even cooking all the way
Exactly.
around.
So if you loaded that up with simple foods like sausages or fish
Yeah.
fingers, the kids are coming from school, pop it in the oven. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I've got these at
Quick,
home.
easy.
Yeah.
Watch this. Healthy as well. Remember, not low fat, no fat cooking. If you want to go down that avenue.
Or use it, or like me, I use butter because I do keto. So I add the fat, the healthy fats, butter, ghee, things like that. But I don't use the trans fats or the vegetable oils because you don't need them.
No, I mean, again, you can use them if you want them, but you don't need to.
Yeah.
Pancakes, crepes, omelettes, chapatis. You're doing your bacon and eggs. You're doing something like a nice frittata or a nice omelette. Now, what I want you to pay attention to isn't the centre of the pan so much. It's the outer edge.
Yeah,
because
it's cooking on the edges too, yeah.
slowly but surely, the pan will start to reject the egg.
Oh.
Kind of pushes
Nothing
the egg
personal,
away.
egg.
Yeah, nothing personal. Remember, this has got great depth, great diameter, 24 centimetres, quick release detachable handle. You may
It's
go
got more
from
depth than some of the people I've dated.
saying nothing. That's very rude. You can't. You've got to be nice. You know.
I was being nice.
Oh, okay.
I haven't dated anyone for so many years. No, I'm just kidding.
You ready? Don't watch me. Watch the pan. Don't blink. You ready?
Yeah.
A big blow. Don't do this at home for hygiene reasons. Please don't get the bald spot. That's how good it is. That's
No
how good it
way!
is. And that was 2 eggs. That's quite hot. So all I'm going to do here is just use the spatula just to flip the egg. And as you can see, a little bit scorched there. But look,
Just comes off.
it just comes off. It repels anything, liquids, solids, powders, pastes. Again, no cross-transfer of flavour, taste or odour.
Do you do the pancake mix one as well? It blows off completely.
Yeah,
you seen that,
yeah, but you need a good set of lungs to do that, right? And not just that. I don't want to keep blowing in the pots and pans, to be perfectly honest with you. Right, so
Fair enough. You do you, babe.
Yeah, dead easy. Remember, it has got that safety glass lid, so if you want to keep the moisture inside the pan, absolutely you can.
Are we splitting your fee tonight?
What was that? Sorry?
Splitting your fee? Because
What?
I'm doing the cooking.
No, absolutely not. I'm getting you to do a bit of work for once.
I don't mind.
I'm joking about
Right, yeah, no, it's true though. Rather than just stand there and eat, which is what I do most of the time.
Oh, what about a bit of jam?
Oh yeah.
So,
This is great if you're going to make jams and preserves and jellies and things and candies.
yeah. Well, we've got to put some popcorn. Popcorn. We're going to make some popcorn inside
okay.
the pan.
Oh,
let me just grab
yeah.
a spoon. 1 second.
Because of the glass lid, you can use it as a popcorn maker as
Yeah,
well.
absolutely. We've
That's
got,
great.
with what we've still got to do dish-wise, forget demos for a second, we've got a mixed berry crumble, we've got a beef stew and dumplings, we've got a caramelised banana dessert,
stew and
we've got
dumplings.
burgers, we've got fried onion rings, we've got a veggie dish with halloumi.
Halloumi.
Sorry, and with cookies. Right.
John,
Yes.
I beg of you, please do the beef stew and dumplings, because I am a dumpling fiend, and I haven't had them for years. Since I moved back to the UK, nearly 8 years, I haven't had a dumpling. I'd love a dumpling, please.
Right, so a big blob of jam. It just slides in that pan. It literally
when's
just...
Shrove Tuesday? Has that been already?
Yeah, it's February time, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
We're
that's
in
true.
Easter.
But what do we do
Great
it-
for Easter, by the way.
What do I
So if you've got
don't know.
family come round,
Yeah.
absolutely fabulous. And remember, you can use any utensils. You may use metal.
Yeah.
I would always say use metal sensibly. Preferably, you'd use plastic, wood, nylon, silicone, bamboo. Again, Dyma-Tough technology. I cannot make this any clearer to the viewers that this non-stick has got fabulous properties from a health perspective, because you don't need to use excessive oils, fats, butters, but also the clean-up's a breeze. And at the end of the day, if it's easy to wash, it's easy to clean, you're going to use it a lot more. Well, take the handle off.
Yep.
Go on, go on.
No, I was going to say, like you said, with things like rice puddings or semolinas, things that notoriously stick to pans, you know, it'd be great on these. Oh, someone just emailed and asked, where is the food going? Is it going all over the floor?
On the floor.
No, there is a bin under, just
Right,
to show
so
you,
just-
to put
I'll
your
just
mind at ease.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
So a little bin
You see?
here.
No, it's all on the floor. I'm going to get my hands and knees at the end of the show and I'm going to clean up.
Right, remember, safety glass lid, steam vent, stainless steel rim, so it keeps all the moisture inside the pan. What you're not getting is a build-up of pressure, rattling and wobbling on the stovetop. Have a look at this jam. By the way, so the viewer that's emailed in, this isn't going on the floor.
No.
It's very hot. By the way, just really, really quickly, I'm putting my hand in water here. Please don't do this. Watch. It gets as hot on the lip of the pan
Oh, yeah.
as it does the side wall or dead centre. Look,
Even distribution of
superb
heat. Oh,
and
my.
even distribution of heat.
I hope that doesn't melt the bin.
No, well, because I've got a layer underneath of water.
fair enough.
So I did that purposely.
Your meatballs are almost done, sir.
Right, and the garlic bread's still in there.
Yeah.
So if you could do me a favour,
Yeah.
whack in the onions.
Oh, yeah. Where are the onions?
There, to the left of
Oh,
the
yeah,
husk,
yeah.
Right, so put the onions in, put the peppers in. Right,
Yeah, just dump it in.
just dump it in.
Lovely. Oh, yeah, right. We are at about 40. We're careering towards half the stock. If you don't check out, folks, you might miss out tonight. This is the launch price. The price is only going to be good for about 4 weeks. And then when it goes up, we won't be getting them back at the $149.99. Also, by the way, the pan that can on its own, if you just want to get this is the pan that can, the 24 centimetre deep pan, and that comes with one handle, and it comes with the steamer trivet and the basket and the lid. That's $69.99 if you just want to get that on its own. We haven't burnt anything yet.
Right, so I'm going to say this to the viewers at home. Sear your steaks, do your burgers, do your chops. I'm talking about meats now. Stir fry, shallow fry, bake, poach rather.
Oh, yeah.
Post. You can roast inside. You can do practically anything and everything. As long as the food fits inside the pan, you are literally in business.
Do you know what? When I cook, John,
Yeah,
what I like, now I normally cook a little bit higher temperature than this, but I like, you can let the food sit for a bit and it caramelises on the bottom, so you get a bit of char, you get a bit of flavour, and then you can go and you can stir it, and then you can let it sit again, and you can let the flavour build up and up and up and up. Oh, this just looks so good. Right. I love to cook, but with the shifts that I work, I don't have a lot of time. Time is of the essence. Here you can cook quickly, you can cook really nice flavour. Low and slow if you need to or want to, but also you can clean up in no time. I generally, with my pans that are of this quality, I'll dish up the food and I'll rinse it under the tap before I sit down and eat. And that's the clean-up already done.
Right, I'm just faffing around with my hob here because
Yeah.
I'm just, there we go, I'm back up to speed now.
Yep.
Right, so Just let me just.
Oh yeah,
just
go
have
on.
a
Yeah,
little-
yeah.
watch it not trip
I've
up.
done that dish almost by myself, unless you're going to add to it.
Absolutely, yeah, I'm going to add to it.
Just to
Of course
show any old chump
Right.
can cook.
So
you
we're
know?
using that basket, and we're boiling the spaghetti. We want it al dente. I haven't forgotten about the. And by the way, what a cracking casserole pan this one is.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine you're doing something like, you know, a beef stew and dumplings.
I can't wait. Honestly, I'm salivating the thought of those. And crumble. I love. What kind of crumble is it?
It's a mixed berry.
Oh.
Right. Yeah, if you wanted to do something like a grilled cheese sandwich on the stove top, or your crumpets, if your toast has gone on the blink, absolutely fantastic.
And you'll get the marks on it as well. The
Yes,
toaster
because the
mark.
griddle, absolutely.
What do you need?
It's right in front of my eyes. Right, so
Right. The tomato
a little tomatoes. All right, so kind of...
He's going Italian.
Cherries. All right. We've need to put some garlic inside there. And again, you know, I'm not, by no stretch of the imagination, a chef.
Yeah.
Certainly not a professional chef. I'm a pretend chef. I cook at home. I don't cook a great deal. I do loads of food preparation because my daughter, Phoebe, she is an absolutely phenomenal cook. But I generally do a lot of the prepping. When we're at home together, which is not always, due to work and one thing or another, I do all the prepping, she does all the cooking.
Yep.
And we've got loads of different pots and pans at home. And the FlavorStone pan that can is one of the pans we have and use almost every day. Sometimes, if you cook 3 times a day, you'll use it three times a day.
Actually, also, if you've got younger members of the family who are starting to develop an interest in cooking, that's a great set of pans to give to them.
Yeah.
But also, by the way, the heat is still on these. They've got nothing in them. They're just still.
Yeah, you can leave it on the stove top.
Yeah.
Gas, electric, ceramic, halogen, argon, Rayburn, Calagas.
Yeah.
And you'd never leave the pan empty for too long. Let's go to the oven.
Okay.
The base. Remember, it's an impact bonded stainless steel base.
Yes.
It's got a thick gauge aluminium. It's cast like a bell. It won't twist. It won't bend. It won't buckle. It won't.
Oh, garlic bread.
Right, so what we are at 180. Right.
Oh, you're spoiling me tonight.
What we're going to do? Give that. I can just show the viewers.
The crust. Yeah.
The hands are clean.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So that's quite hot. I'm going to pop
that not done?
No. I'm going to pop that at the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump the gun here.
Okay, because I think that's cooked.
You keep telling me about the beef stew and dumplings.
Oh, yeah.
So, as they say on Blue Peter...
Here's one we made earlier. Is it just going to need... No, because the dumplings are raw.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, so this is for our director, Paul.
Yeah.
So, we've got our beef stew. And then we have our 7 dumplings on the top. Now remember, the pans...
6 for me, 1 for you.
Pans can go in the oven up to 230 centigrade. Lids 180. Handles do not get in. Please remember, when you retrieve your casserole or whatever you're doing in the oven, with this particular pan, these are oven safe.
Yeah, the handles on the casserole.
Make sure you use oven gloves or a tea towel.
Yes, of course. They're not detachable, so of course they're oven safe.
Could you pop the door open?
Yeah, absolutely. And now are we taking that garlic bread out?
No, we're gonna let it brown off a little bit more.
All right, okay.
Because
half the stock left, folks. Please check out. We're not even halfway through the show. You are now in danger of missing out.
Can I get you to do a
stir
bit
on
more
that?
work?
Yeah. See, I'm walking around. I've got my fork in my hand in case I missed something.
Right. So if you just gently, because you've got lots of sauce in there. Look at the. I mean, it's not scorching. It's not sticking.
And I haven't got a handle, but it's not sliding around either.
No, just still be careful though. Obviously, just in case.
I was born careful.
Right.
Oh, thanks.
Right.
This is the thing, you're supposed to stir stuff normally.
Yeah, because it sticks, right?
Because it don't matter with this.
No.
And as I say, if you let it sit for a bit and stick for a bit, you get a bit of caramelisation, you get a bit more flavour. This is the best pan for doing bubble and squeak, I would imagine.
Do all sorts in there. Stir fry, Vietnamese food, Mediterranean dishes, West Indian food. What's that?
Food.
Right, I'm going to come to your right-hand side. You stay hot. I'm going to turn this stove up a little bit. We've not put the crumble in yet.
No,
so
we've got the stew. That might be me sort of, confusing things.
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. Sorry, beg your pardon.
It's all right.
Let's have a look at this pasta. Okay.
Oh, John, we're spitting.
So I'm going to lower the temperature now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rob.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
It's like geezer.
Just going to turn it down a bit. And that's due to that heat. It's a good job we sell some really good blue stain remover here.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Because if it goes on my chef's whites,
don't matter.
spray a wee bit of that on.
What I'd like to do at some point, John, and trust me, I know this will work, is just crack an egg in the middle of that and leave it to burn.
Careful.
But I'll do it when you're ready. You tell me when you're... I don't want to throw you off kilter.
No, no, please don't.
Because I know I take you in all different directions.
I'm very structured, as you know. I like a little bit of...
You're very rigid.
That's right.
With the rules.
Right, could you pass me...
No.
Oh, no, there.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
of course, anything you need.
Just to make sure I don't... let's get this off now, because it's starting to bubble up a little bit.
Where do you want to put it?
All right, let's have a look at this pasta first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I'd say it's pretty much al dente.
By the way, we've got some pink magic on our show tonight. If you need,
where is my?
What are you looking for?
Ah, it's over there.
It's over there. I don't know what you're looking for.
In fact, I want to show the viewers this. Remember, you have got the two. Can you pass me a handle, please?
Yes.
No, that one there.
Oh,
keep that one there.
Sorry.
It's all right. Right. So you have, if you've not got
handle,
great strength,
forceps.
You can pop on a second handle, an additional handle.
Yeah.
To give you. Now.
You go, John. You go. Mind a cable.
It's all right. I've got that.
Do you need me to move anything? Shall I move that pan for you so you
yep,
put it on there?
So I can pop it on the trivet.
There you go.
All right,
lovely.
now just move that out of the road.
Yep.
Shift that there for a second. Obviously, you'd put a little bit of...
Teamwork makes the dream work, John.
Absolutely. You'd put a little bit of basil on there, maybe, or...
Basil?
Right,
no
so
basil.
What we're going to need to do is get another chopping board there, Rob.
Another chopping board coming up, chef.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm the sous chef tonight. Just call me Sue. Would you like it next to there, adjacent to the pan?
Now, I'm going to go, but that there, those riveted handles actually on the stove, they're not even warm, right? So careful, because obviously we've got boiling hot water inside
there.
here.
Yes.
All right. Garlic bread's ticking along.
Lovely. I can't wait for some of that.
So
I can't wait to get a bowl in my mouth too, because they look really good.
All right. So
a spaghetti and a meatballs.
Just.
Oh, and I love it. It's got a little hooky thing on the side, so you can strain it. It's like they do with the chips in the burger joints.
Yeah. So what you would do, obviously, you'd obviously flush this under some water to get rid of a bit of that starch, if you want to. That's up to you. Some people don't. Some people do. Right. So pop that there.
I'm glad I didn't eat dinner tonight.
Now what we need to do is get another ladle. Excuse me. And the cheese, by the way. We've got the cheese. I'll come to you. So
I just bought one of those. It was delivered by Yodel. It was a Yodel ladle. Oh, that's not coming off.
It will. Don't worry about that. Just let me just turn this down a wee bit.
Yeah.
We don't want the smoke alarms going off too prematurely.
No, true.
But have a look at this.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
All right. So
shut down the whole broadcast.
Look at that. None of it's stuck.
No.
It's beautiful food from somebody that isn't the best in the kitchen.
But listen, this is the classic,
You don't need to be.
Anyone can bash some spaghetti in a pan. Anyone can get some meatball. They come pre-packaged. You can buy a sauce. I mean, this is spag bol.
It's as simple as simple can be, isn't it? Really,
or
it really is.
And spaghetti.
Right. So what we'll do, we'll not overload it.
No, I'll just take that one out.
You take that one out.
That one's broken.
Let's just pop this down here, and we'll get Izzy in a few moments to move some of the surplus pots and pans for us. We take the handle. We go to the oven. Right, what we got here? We'll turn that up a little bit so we can get our dumplings on the go. There's that garlic bread, because I like my garlic bread quite well done.
I do as well, actually, being honest.
I like a bit of a crunch to it and what have you. Asbestos fingers, don't do this at home.
No.
Remember, not the weight of cast iron.
No.
Not as light as stainless steel. You've got the durability of that extra thick thermal base plate. And I know this has just come out of the oven,
What's
right?
next, John?
So, what's next?
Yeah,
I don't know. I've lost where.
I'm going to go talk to the audience after I've eaten this meatball.
Look, I'll put the crumble in. See that there? It's just bubbling, boiling. I know it's come out of the oven, right? But
honestly, that meatball. Oh, that is gorgeous.
Fact, let's stick the crumble in now.
Can you do that at the same time as the dumplings?
Sorry?
Does it matter we've got dumplings?
Well, no, because obviously the crumble's going to take around about 40 minutes for all the crumble, the cinnamon and the brown sugar to caramelize.
So we're going to substitute?
Yeah, we'll just whack this in.
You do what you want. I'm going over here.
This is stone cold. I mean, you would normally obviously use the handle, but I'm going to pop it in here like this.
I've been told I've got to wait.
And look, you've got a roasting pan in essence.
No, so you can put them both in at the same time, is what I'm saying.
And then you've got the pan that can, so that can be your roaster.
Yeah.
That can be your roaster. Yeah. That can be your frying pan. That can be your casserole pan, your cake tin, your frying pan, your wok.
It's everything.
One pot, honestly, does the lot.
Yeah.
And don't forget, you've got 2 detachable handles. Let's get rid of the cheese.
Oh, yeah, well, let's do the cheese, the Bernie cheese, and then...
hang on, I'm not even touching it.
Oh, it's just slid off. You didn't even have to touch it. That's what happens with the egg. I've done that. If it gets really burned and it just slides off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, so
Look
watch
at
this
that.
now.
Didn't even touch it.
Again, Diamond
Bye.
Edition.
Say
Non-sticky,
cheese.
superb. You may cook completely if you want to, fat-free. That's up to you. You don't have to.
And this doesn't degrade over time, this non-stick. It stays that non-stick.
But
yes.
Yeah, but what I always say to people is this, look, without being rude, a bit of common sense, try to avoid anything too sharp, too abrasive. I know it sounds a bit contradictory because I took a knife to it before, but I'm just showing you how resistant it is.
Yes.
But the better you treat your cookware, the longer it's going to last, the better it's going to perform. You know.
Is it true you shouldn't let these pans sit in a sink with water in them and washing up liquid? Or does that not matter?
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, with these, aren't you?
But you don't need to. You don't need to soak it for hours.
I'll tell you what, when World War III is finished, there'll be the cockroaches and these pans left. That's all I'm saying. This is what you get, ladies and gentlemen. It really is everything you will ever need. In fact, it's almost probably a little bit more than you'll ever need. So you've got the 24cm tempered glass lid. Now, bear in mind that that can go in the oven, but only up until 180 degrees centigrade. After that, if you're doing hotter than that, don't put it in the oven. Don't ever put the handles in the oven. But you've also got the 24cm deep pan. That is the pan that can. That's the sort of be-all and end-all pan. If you're just going to get one and you can buy it separately, just get the pan that can. And when you buy it separately, it comes with a cooking basket and the silicone steamer and also the lid and one handle. However, when you get our best value today, $149.99 is going to get you the pan that can, but also the 24cm casserole pan. It's going to get you the 24cm saute pan, and that's the shallow pan, and it's going to get you the 28cm grill pan. So you've got 2 shallow pans, 2 deep pans, and you get the cooking basket, which again, if you want to fry, deep fry, you can. If you want to do veggies, if you want to do pasta, it's perfect for pasta. The silicone steamer, again, for steaming your asparagus, your broccoli, your cauliflower, whatever you fancy, your petit pois, all your veggies. Or fish, for that matter, as well, if you like steamed fish or even steamed chicken. I mean, some people do. Maybe you're on a bland diet because that's what your doctors told you to stay on for some reason. This is great to help you with that. It's a great way to cook healthily if you need to. You can cook completely fat-free, or you can just add fat for flavour. Now, you don't need fat to help transfer the heat into the food, but most importantly, you don't need any extra fat to prevent the food from sticking. Caroline, please, they assured me that they have a whole load of graphics that show lots of different things they tried to burn. Have you managed to find those yet? Maybe they weren't prepared for television, I don't know. But, well, because they sent over so much stuff, wonderful company that we've got these from. They are a very, very famous, tried and tested over at least, I would say, a decade, if not more. They've been around, the FlavorStone pans, for a good deal of time. And these are the latest and greatest. For $149.99, you want to dose me up with some Parmesan, do you? Go ahead,
Butting in yet again.
It's fine.
Just a little sprinkle.
I wasn't saying anything important. Just telling people how to buy the pans, John.
Just a little bit of basil on the top, whatever tickles your fancy.
Lovely.
There we go. How about that?
Thank you very much. Thank you, chef. Folks, please check out your baskets. Where are we now? About 60% was that? Just under 60% of the stock gone. This is the launch price. Genuinely, it means that when these come back, it depends when the next show is and how much stock we're left with at the end of this show. There may be another show in a couple of weeks or 3 weeks, but beyond that, when these return, they will not return at tonight's launch price. They will return somewhere between $149.99 and $199.99. Putting these in your basket does not lock in the price. It does not protect the price from going up or anything like that. Again, it's going to be a few weeks before they sell out. So look, fair enough, if you've gone to bed, well, you can't hear me anyway because you'll be fast asleep by now. But I would always advocate, do it now, get them now, because then you know you've got them, and then you wake up and you're like, oh, I got those amazing pans. You suddenly remember as your brain starts to come back to life, oh, I got those amazing pans that are on their way. If you know anyone, and I tell you, anyone who's getting married soon, And as we get closer to the summer, of course, and even the spring, you know, wedding season will be upon us. Wonderful, wonderful wedding gift, wonderful anniversary gift, wonderful a birthday gift. If you've got somebody who's going back to university, or would they be going back now? Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't know how all of the terms work. So September is when people are going to be going off to university. But we get this now, because in September, this price won't be around in September. If you've got somebody who's moving into their first flat, maybe a housewarming present. If you are the person doing the moving, maybe you've just flown the coop. You've stopped living with the parents and now you've got your own place. But it's a really top quality set of pans for your first set of pans. I would say most people, and I count myself among this number, when I got my first flat, I went to the local, department store, and I think I paid, 115, 120 quid or something like that for a set of pans. And they were flimsy and thin and chintzy. They were rubbish. The non-stick eventually peeled off. They were probably full of poisonous stuff back in those days as well. So now you've got a set of pans that you're buying as your first set that you'll probably still continue using as your main and only set. Once you've got these, I don't think really, unless you extend, there are other pans in the range from FlavorStone, I think you'll stick with these, because you'll stick with these, but nothing will stick to these that we know of. We've tried everything. The company that makes them have tried everything, including glue. Nothing sticks to these pans, and that just means ultimately they're really easy to clean up. As I say, we're down to about the last, just a little bit more than 42, 43%. We're running out of time, so please go check out. Go to shopontv.co.uk if you want to shop online. You can shop on the phone as well. 0333 241 241. That's 0333 241 241. Or at Shop on TV, click the live on air shop now, scroll down, and then make your choice. Do you want the full set? Do you want just the pan that can set? Maybe you want to get... Oh, by the way, we've got some Pink Magic foam cleaner there as well, which is great for your cleaning out your... Well, you wouldn't need it on your pans, really, but you could. I mean, it'd be a bit overkill. Add to basket, or just click buy now if you want to. You can check out as a guest if you wish. Or you can set up an account free of charge. And when you set up an account free of charge, by the way, it means you can add other addresses. You can add names and addresses of people you might want to buy these for. You might be going to get a set for your mum, or for your brother, or your sister, or your aunt, or, whomever. You can have them sent directly. And then when you go to the checkout, you either sign in. If you've got an account, create an account if you wish. Again, costs you nothing, no memberships, no subscriptions, nothing like that. And... or you can just continue as a guest, and if you do, we don't store any information whatsoever. But they're not your pans until you do. Until you click check out, until you pay, I'm afraid they're not coming your way. Am I coming back over to the kitchen now, folks? Are you ready, John?
I am, yeah. Well,
OK.
Yeah, I'm there.
I didn't get to eat the rest of the meatballs, so I've taken some garlic bread instead. Are we over here?
We're over here.
Oh, we're over here.
Over here.
Yeah, please check out, folks. You don't want to find nibble on the garlic bread, do you?
No. So, bit of popcorn, sir. Bit of popcorn?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So this is the pan that can, this particular pan right here, okay? Remember, it does come with a lid, does come with a handle, the steaming silicone steamer, and that frying chef's basket / boiling basket. So if you don't want to go for the actual bundle, this is the pan that can. So all I'm going to do, this is just regular sunflower oil. Now, when you make popcorn, you do want a wee bit of oil, not loads, just a little bit. So maybe about a tablespoon's worth, okay? So you can see me there, just popping a little bit in with my little pastry brush. So let's just get rid of this all, because I know I'm a bit clumsy. I'll end up spilling it. Popcorn, haha. Right, so what we're going to do...
Thank you for feeding me tonight, by the way.
Oh, you're right. Popcorn in. Right, now, I might have to add a little bit more oil. Let me see the temperature. Just think about the space you've got inside this pan. And by the way, just before we do our banana dessert, our caramelised banana dessert, this right here
Perfect.
is the pan set stacked. You
That's the whole lot?
That's the whole lot. So
4,
you've got
5,
on the
5
bottom,
inches, 6 inches?
On the bottom, you've got your griddle pan, which is the largest pan, 28 centimetres. Then you've got the shallow pan, where my thumb is now, on the inside. Then the third one up, yeah, that's the pan that can. And the fourth and final pan is your kind of like traditional, or you can use it for anything, sort of casserole pan. You've got the lid on the top. You can turn the lid upside down.
I was just going to
say. See? Telepathic,
So caravan,
almost.
yeah,
Caravan,
standard drawer.
yeah. Again, utilise space in compact and small kitchens. Great for student accommodation. Maybe you want to put a narrow boat in your caravan. It's absolutely second to none. And again, I've got to emphasise
Put a narrow boat in your caravan?
No, a narrow boat or a caravan.
A barge.
A barge, yeah.
I was thinking about getting a, what's the double one called, the big one, the wide one?
A yacht.
No. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting one of those.
The handle, please, Rob.
Yeah.
Right, so here we go.
A wide boat. It's a double narrow boat.
Okay. Just remember, a large one. It gets as hot on the lip of the pan as it does the side wall or dead centre. So
I've had enough of your lip, quite frankly.
360 degrees of heat, no hot, no cold spots. Watch this. In fact, Rob,
Yeah?
you're going to be my sous chef yet again.
Right.
Live TV. So I didn't want to slice the banana.
You're feeding me, so that's fine.
Actually, let's do it here. I didn't want to slice the banana too early because it doesn't look very, very appealing and appetising, does it, when it all goes brown?
Would you like me to take the skin for you?
I'm just going to...
Oh, he's broke it. That's
It's all right. It doesn't matter because we're going to break it up in a minute because we are going to do a beautiful caramelised banana
Have a banana.
dessert.
If you just joined us, folks, these are your FlavorStone pans, and they are getting close to selling out, to be honest.
Do you know what? Great value for money. There's no compromise on quality, none whatsoever. We've got the beef stew and dumplings inside the oven currently in that casserole style pan, 24 centimetres, which I do believe is 9.5 inches. So easy to clean. So if you've had sort of issues before in the past where, you know, you've had difficulty in cleaning pans, by the way, just pass me one piece of paper towel, or a couple, please, Rob.
A couple.
It's a bit
Remember,
hot.
folks, these are not just pans, because they go in the oven up to 230 degrees. They are your roasting tins. They are your bakeware. You can cook, bake cakes in these.
Oh,
hello.
Hello.
Oh, hang on. It started.
I might need to put a wee bit more oil in.
Oh, it's popping.
By the way, you can see that paper towel.
Go blimey, Mary Poppins.
It's bone. The pan's dry.
Yeah.
So this is dry frying. Contradictive, because now we've got 3 large knobs of butter. Remember, 27% greater surface area compared to the same sized round pan. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with butter, you know.
I like a knob of butter.
I love a knob of butter as well.
Yeah, I mean...
It's much better than your vegetable oils, if you ask
Right.
me.
So, knob of butter's gone in.
Yes.
We need a clean spatula.
A clean spatula, that I don't have.
I've been multitasking. I'm all right, thanks, Izzy.
Okay.
Appreciate that. She's done a wonderful job, hasn't she?
Izzy is amazing.
Yeah, she is.
They broke the mould when they made her.
Right. So, you can see this is the shallower of the pans.
Yeah.
Tell you what this one would be really nice for.
What's
really,
that?
really nice.
Yeah.
Something like a lasagna. Doesn't have to be too deep, does it?
No.
Yeah?
Or shepherd's pie, cottage pie,
Cottage pie,
moussaka.
shepherd's pie,
Yeah.
moussaka.
I
Bit
do
of brown
love a
sugar.
lasagna. Yeah.
Right, so
Oh, what's
let's
going
pop
in
that
here?
inside
Oh, you're
there.
making a pudding, aren't you?
Bit of brown sugar.
And you can do custards and things in this without
Sauces,
sticking. Yeah.
soups,
Yeah.
custards, gravies, rice, pasta, potatoes, anything starch-based without the fear of it sticking and being, you know, steaks, chops, kebabs.
Yeah.
You know, all sorts of
The
different
grill
dishes.
pan, I love the grill pan because you've got the grill marks on it, so
I've just turned this
you
up.
could do your chops.
What we're going to do is just pop the lid on. Just take that off, right? So the lid sits on properly, right? Now, I'm not going to open... If Paul can get an overhead of this just for a second. I can't take the lid off, otherwise the popcorn will...
It's going to go everywhere.
All right? So...
That's so
What we've got
exciting.
in the oven there? We've got the beef stew
We've
and
got the
dumplings.
beef stew and dumplings
Well,
and
let's
the crumble.
Should we just crank the temperature up a little bit?
Yeah, what do you want it
get
up
a bit
to?
of coloration on
What do you
those
want it on?
dumplings?
It's on
200...
Oh,
Oh,
actually, I could have done that.
No, let's...
The whole point was that I came over here so you didn't have to.
Oh, sorry. Right, there we go. So
I
I'm
was
not looking
being
at the
TV
monitors.
friendly, John.
I know. It's...
Can't take
right.
him anywhere, you know. Except the pub. He's pretty good at going down the pub.
I'm not a big drinker, really.
Are you not?
Not
No,
really.
He's terrible at going down the pub.
No. So look, nothing's sticking.
Oh,
Can't
brown
stick,
sugar.
won't stick. The
Nectar
pan
of the gods.
is fantastic. It really is. Right, remember, Diamond Tough technology. So it's got that superior non-stick interior. Right, so that's now caramelising nicely along with that butter. Just crank the temperature up on that incidentally. So the only time you really need to get that temperature red hot, stir fry, searing meats, anything of that nature. What I'd always say to the viewers, and again, I've got no right to tell you how to cook, is if you're doing regular everyday cooking, once you've got the pan nice and hot, just reduce the temperature by about 25%.
And you don't have to be afraid of cooking. Oh, it's golden syrup. You don't have to worry about. Oh yes, you could do. What did they call treacle tarts? By the way, if you need some microfiber cloths, we've got the greener, cleaner microfiber cloths on the You May Like box just under the phone number there. $19.99 gets you 20 cloths.
Oh God!
Oh my boy! Oh boy!
How much?
Oh.
Right now.
Oh, there's a law against that in 16 of the 52 states in America.
Where's my knife? Right. So.
In goes your banana.
In goes the nana.
Yeah.
Right. So what you're going to do for me, if you don't mind, sir.
No. Well, it depends what it is.
Give that a little bit of a swish round.
Me or you? You.
Well, go on, you do that.
Right.
I
Do you need another hand? Yeah.
Right, so whilst
Because that popcorn's going to start burning otherwise.
I know, that's what I'm trying to get out now. Let me grab a bowl.
Oh, brown sugar, butter and banana. I mean, that is... I never would have thought about that. It smells delicious.
Right,
really
let's
does.
just...
Oh, no, sorry, not what was it? Treacle. Treacle.
No, golden syrup.
Golden syrup, that's the one.
Right.
Oh, look, nothing's sticking. You all right?
Yep.
What, am I just going to carry on with this?
No, go on, you're all right.
Okay.
I'm just making sure, because it is still popping.
You've got to let it cool down a bit.
Let it cool down.
Yeah.
Just for a second.
Have we got a big bowl for the popcorn?
Yeah, I've got one, don't worry. Because what we're going to do...
Now, I'd recommend you do have a handle attached to these, but you don't need... I mean, I have to... Well, for safety, I would, but you can see they do kind of hug the hob.
You can sort of...
Whee!
An explosion.
Hey!
Right. Oh,
The pants...
Hey!
It's Mardi Gras!
Right, now, let me just remove some of that popcorn off the stove.
Yeah.
Right.
Is this... Do I need to do anything here, or...?
Yeah, it's all right, don't worry.
I feel like I've been...
Another handle.
Oh, blimey.
Come on, Rob, come on.
I'm not two sous chefs, you know.
Right.
Caramel flavoured dessert, something.
Wee.
Bish bash bush, that's going in there.
Straight in there.
Right, yeah.
So it's going to...
Oh, is that for the popcorn?
I've got a really sweet tooth.
I have too. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Can you pass us that little bowl over there, that white one? Oh, actually, yes. You ready? Right.
John would be decisive, except he can't make up his mind.
Absolutely. Oh, my God.
Now, you're right. I think you did need a little bit more oil because some of the kernel, and plus we haven't been
but the thing
watching
is,
them. The
it's
kernels.
not stuck to the pan. Look at the inside of the pan.
No.
The
We're not
pan-
here to show how good at cooking you are. We're here to show how good the pans are.
All I've got to do is wipe that out, wipe the residue away. And what we're going
Where
to
do you want this, John?
Right. So, let that cool down, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
We just move that pancake mix. This is real car crash, this is, isn't it? Hang on.
But just watch out because that stove is on, John.
Yeah,
so
I've got it.
burn
I've got it.
yourself,
Don't worry
please.
about that. I've got it. Oh! Look at that. Now look at the pan. Look at the pan.
It just
It beads. It beads off the surface.
like rain off a windscreen.
Now, let me just.
I'm just having a look at the beef stew.
Rob.
Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. What's this?
On the caramel. On the banana.
I can't reach it.
Well, hang on. Right, there we go.
Right.
Now, I don't want you to.
What? I just whack it on the top.
Yeah, big. I mean, obviously, you'd let that cool down somewhat.
A dollop a daisy. Oh, it's clotted cream. Okay.
Yeah. Look at that.
Just like that.
Just like that. Warm soapy
Just like
water.
that. Oh.
Warm soapy water, a soft cloth, a soft sponge. If you want to pop it in the dishwasher, you can.
No one's even seen what I've done, John.
Ouch, that's hot. What? Sorry?
No one's seen my artistry.
Ooh.
Look at this clotted cream on this wonderful...
Thank you. Right.
That's what you wanted, right? Just a dollop of that in the middle. Is that
Just
right?
a dollop, the tub's gone.
It was a big dollop.
It was a big dollop. Right, let me just turn this down a wee bit. Right. So we're going to do some burgers in a second. But what I am going to do...
Is that just a dessert on its own? You just eat it as it is?
Yeah. I mean, there's a hell of a lot of sugar in there. A heck of a lot.
Yeah.
Let me just grab now...
I just want to try it. I just don't want to eat it and then you say, oh, yeah, don't eat that. That's not supposed to be eaten on its own, you know, yeah.
Just let it cool down. I mean, obviously it's roasting, right?
Well, of course, you know. I've
Yeah,
got an
just be very,
asbestos...
very
I
careful,
will.
Rob.
I have got an asbestos mouth.
Don't forget as well, you've got the little silicone...
Steamer, yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Watch your mouth.
Trust me.
Watch you don't get stuck on your beard. Oh, that would be... It'd be kind of like funny, but it wouldn't be funny.
Blimey. No, it's just it's sugar with more sugar and some added sugar and maybe just a little bit of banana as well.
By the way,
Blimey.
got to tell the viewers at home, if you have just tuned in, very good morning.
Hi.
We're now retrieving from our oven like a pre-made beef stew and dumplings, barring the dumplings.
Yes.
About 20 minutes they've been in there now, roughly. I don't know exactly. So obviously these handles, they're not detachable. They're
Can I
not
just say, if
removable,
anyone
they're fixed.
touches my dumplings, they're going to be in trouble.
We're going to take it now
Yeah.
from the oven with oven gloves. Remember, the pans themselves are oven safe up to 230 degrees. Again, lovely weight to the cookware. Superior non-stick interior.
Are they
I don't know if you can see inside the
crumble,
oven.
I can smell it.
The crumble, the mixed berry crumble. That's inside
Oh,
there.
it
so I'll
smells
stand
so
back.
good.
So I'm just going to close
But
the
these
oven.
are frying pans. But no, they're not. They're baking tins.
They're a
But no, they're
casserole
not.
pan.
They're roasting tins.
And they're a wok.
Yeah.
They are, one pot does the lot, literally. You know?
Good one.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So we are
Yeah.
going to do our burgers in a moment's time. We're making
Yeah.
a bit of a mess of the studio. What we're going to do is look. Now,
I've got to try this because honestly, I haven't had beef stew. I've been dreaming of beef stew because you can't get suet dumplings in America. That
this
I've been able
is.
to
I mean,
find
we've got
anyway.
all sorts in here. To be honest with you, it's not a traditional-ish beef
I don't
stew
care
and
about the
dumplings.
stew. I just care about the dumplings. Are they suet dumplings?
They're the ant ones.
The what now?
The ant,
Ant?
not ant as in.
But are they suet?
Yes.
Good. That's what I
but
want to know.
It's your ant.
Oh, aunt.
Aunt.
Oh, aunt. I think it's like what? Because I know they are making things out of insects now, but no, they are.
It's probably my northern accent. I don't know.
It could be. Can you talk properly, please?
Sorry, I've not been to. Is it elocution? Elocution?
Electrocution lessons.
That's the one,
no.
yeah.
No, I love your accent. You're brilliant.
Right,
Don't
you
go change
need a
it.
fork, you need a knife.
I've got a
Oh,
spoon.
you've got a spoon.
Yeah.
Just be careful because obviously it's going to be
Actually, I've
red
got
hot.
both.
And what we're going to do is we're going to pop this without the ladle.
Yeah, is that going over on the table?
worktop,
Yeah,
on
no
the
worries.
glass table with the chopping
I've
board.
been instructed by my producer to try this. It's nothing
Okay,
to
so
do
I'm
with
just going
me.
out of shot.
Yeah.
By the way,
Yeah.
if you can see, I don't know if you can see inside that pan. I'm just going to pop it near the dumplings for a second. Look at that. Look at the depth. Great capacity. Great for a family of 4, maybe even 5, you know.
Yeah.
And again, so easy to clean, so easy to wash up, so they're not an aggravation. You don't sort of dread. And we've got all sorts in here. We've got mixed vegetables. It's healthy, it's delicious, it's nutritious. You can do your breakfast in the pans. You can do your brunch. You can do your main meals, vegetarian meals, pescatarian. You do what you want.
I love him. Let's try this, shall we? All right, here we go. Oh, that's a cheeky little number. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to see if I can get me dumpling. Honestly, first dumpling to pass these lips in about 8 years. You ready? Yeah, not bad.
Oh, cheers.
I'll be here for a few more minutes. What are you doing next, John?
I don't know, actually. I'm tidying up.
Oh,
But,
right.
That's all we'll do. We'll do a couple of little quick burn demos. And we'll do some... Are we doing burgers?
Burgers. Supposed to be burgers,
Burglars. Right, now, I was going to do the burgers in
What?
the griddle pan.
yeah. Don't look at me while I'm eating.
You know what?
Hi. How you doing?
Right. So we are. It's all right. You're okay. You're okay. So we're
All
going to
right,
take this.
please check out, folks. We're running out.
Right. Now this
Clearly,
has got,
my making
this has
food
got
faces
oil
is not helping.
inside.
Yeah. Oh, are you shallow frying?
Yes, but I've got to let the oil heat up a little bit first.
Yep. Okay.
So I'll leave that
Yeah,
pan
because
there, 'cause that's red hot.
you want it to be hot, don't you?
Yeah, it's all right. My timing's a bit all over the shop at the minute. I'm sure the viewers at home are having a real good giggle about this. Right, so that pan is really hot, and there's no oil, there's no fat, there's no grease. It's a bone dry pan, bone dry. Right, so I was going to do it in the big griddle pan, but it would take a few moments for the griddle pan to heat up. You can see that's the larger pan there. So I'm just going to pop this to the side. By the way, great for saving space. Remember, they're really, really super stackable. Right, hear that sear. Hear that sear. Excuse the hands, the fingers are nice and clean, okay? So, pop that in there, like that. Right, so we're just going to leave that for a second. And we're going to let the oil heat up first, naturally. But by the time the burgers have cooked thoroughly, we'll be able to obviously immerse the onion rings in the oil, so they come out about the same time, perfect. And remember, you've got great, really, really great surface area, 27% more, Rob, than that of the same sized round pan. Just remember, try to avoid anything too sharp or abrasive, just to prolong the life of the pan. You've got your frying basket, you've got your lid, you've got your 2 detachable handles, you've got your 12-month warranty. This is well worth mentioning. When you're using the lid, whether it be in the oven or on the hob, remove the handle, like so, okay? So I'm just going to pop that there for a tick. Now, what we've got in the oven? Crumble?
Crumble, yeah. Does that need a bit longer?
Oh, it definitely needs a lot longer.
Yeah. I can go talk to the folks if you need to do a little reset. Is that okay?
Whatever you want to do.
Well, I'm just waiting for my producer to give me some guidance, and I'll...
Right. So
I'm going to go there in a minute.
We'll do some demos, right? Right. So I just have a bit of a tidy up here. So this is the pan that can. Again, you've got real good depth there, yeah? So I'm just going to dunk my hand in some water here. You can see the water dripping off my fingers. Remember, you get no hot, no cold spots. You can roast your leg of lamb, your jointed beef, your chicken or your turkey inside the oven. You can do your Sunday morning bacon and eggs, all without fat and oil. Do those big pots of chilies, or maybe you're doing loaded nachos. You wouldn't put a pizza in here because obviously the shape. But you know what? If you wanted to put like a pre-cooked slice of pizza and then warm it up, you can do. There's nothing to stop you. You don't need excessive oils or fats.
You could do from a dough. You could make in the oven, couldn't you? You could make a pizza base, a square pizza base, if you wanted.
Yeah,
there's a brand of pizza in America that's square.
Is there
it's famously square? Yeah.
I never knew that.
I did an advert for them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's called, they're not over here. It's called Cece's. Cece's Pizza is square. Yeah.
We have the little cookie doughs. We've got some grilled vegetables. Obviously, we've got the burgers on the go.
Yeah.
We have the I can see it going golden brown on the top there.
Golden brown.
So again, it's very, very accommodating, the pan. It's very forgiving as well. So
you don't have to worry about them,
if you do burn something, yeah, you can burn your food. Absolutely, you can burn your food, but it's not going to stick. And that's all down to that laser bonded diamond tough technology. It's infused little clusters of diamonds. That's infused into the cast aluminium pan, okay?
By the way, we're only about a third of the stock left. Lots of people have also got the pan that can, which is the one on the right, the 24 centimetre deep pan. If you just want that on its own, you get the lid, you get the steamer trivet, and you get the basket, and one handle. That's all for $69.99. Or if you want to get the whole set with the extra 3 pans, $149.99, but we need you to check out because it's not yours until you do. I think the queues have died down on the phones. If you want to call, they are still busy. 03333 241 241, or the simplest way, as always, is just go to shopontv.co.uk. Now, that's taken no time at all to do those burgers, John.
No time at all. Yeah. And look at all the natural fat. All the natural fat and juice that's come out of the burger, okay?
Oh, my.
Let's just flip that. All right. Right, so let's just give that a... By the way, again, excuse me, really, and I really mean this now, so easy to clean. And if it's easy to clean, you'll use it an awful lot more. I believe if you cook
also,
3 times a day...
It's not just easy to clean, John, but also they're going to last for potentially years.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And also, don't forget as well, if this was a regular non-stick pan, this is red hot. You can see the caramelized sugar.
Yeah, that's why I'm standing back.
Right? This is cold water. Don't do this with a regular pan.
No, no.
If it was a non-stick pan, number one, potentially, you'd blister the non-stick.
Yeah. Warp the pan.
You'd probably bend, buckle, or twist the base.
And ruin the non-stick. Well, and ruin the pan.
Well, that's right. They'd be
overall, whichever you did.
Straight into the bin. Now watch. Remember, it's non-porous. So, if you're doing something like onions, chilies, ginger, garlic, something really pungent in flavour, maybe fish, as long as you wash the pan in warm, soapy water, or the dishwasher, I'd recommend you wash it by hand, by the way, you know, it's good to go. Right, now the cheese, see, it stinks. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, I had to step back because
that's all right. No,
I mean, you can see that is now actually...
It's smoking.
Literally smoking.
Yeah. Don't forget,
Warning, smoking is bad for your health.
You may place the handle at any part around the edge of the pan. You've got 4 pouring points. You've got the lid. So again, frying pan, casserole, pancake tin, roasting pan, superb wok.
All right, just in case we do set the fire alarms off, the smoke alarms, let's... I mean, that's... It just literally... yeah.
Wafted it.
You shook it. You wafted it.
I wafted it.
It was a waft. And it just slads out. Go on then. Way.
And again, just take your paper towel just to get rid of all the residue. Ouch, that was hot.
Yeah, be careful,
just be very careful, folks, at home. And again, you can use your cookware on any stove top. Any stove. So if you've got induction in the caravan, you've got gas at home, not a problem. Remember, the pans are oven safe up to 230, lids 180. Do not place the handles inside the oven. They're not oven safe.
No,
why would you?
No.
The idea is prepare a dish on the stove. When you want to finish it off, take it from the hob, whack it in the oven, take the handle off, save space. You've got a cool handle to retrieve a red hot pan. We've got the crumble. We're going to leave it for a few more moments. The oil is
almost boiling.
It's getting there.
We're going to let you reset, John, because we're going to start from scratch again. So you're almost ready for that. Yep. Look at the... here we go. Look at these. The burgers are definitely done. Now, you see, you can make your own burgers. You get to know what's in your food. No E numbers, no preservatives. You can make them fresh. There ain't nothing better than getting some really nice... beef mince and making burgers fresh. My mum used to make them with onion in them, and she'd coat them in breadcrumbs. They were one of my favourite dishes.
Why not put a little bit of parmesan in there? You like a cheesy burger and some herbs and spices. Customise the food to suit your dietary requirements.
Yeah.
You've got a pan that really is accommodating for a medium to large size family. But remember, a pan that will cook a lot will also cook a little.
Cook a little, yeah.
Yeah.
But they all stack. They'll fit in a regular drawer, actually,
Well, look,
as long as you've got enough height.
excuse me a second.
But it's only about 5 or 6 inches.
That there
That's the whole lot. That's the whole stack. That's the whole kit.
The footprint is 28 centimetres, which is the largest pan. As you can see, I'm tapping on now. That's the griddle pan with the lines. So that gives you that nice char grilled kind of effect.
Actually, Caroline just said you could store it in the oven when the oven's not on. Just leave it on the oven drawer, the shelf.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Well done, Caroline.
Yeah. Right, this is what you get, folks. You've got the 24 centimetre pans. There are 3 of those, and you do get a 24 centimetre tempered glass lid as well. So the 24 centimetre pans, the first one next to the lid there on the graphic, that's the deep pan. Now, that is the one they call the pan that can. That's the one that started it all. That's the one, if you're going to just get one pan, just get that one. And you can just get that one as well. However, in the set, you also, in the 9-piece set, there is a 24 centimetre casserole pan. That's got riveted metal handles. They are obviously, all the pans are oven safe, up to 230 degrees. Don't put the handles in. And the lid can only go in up to 180 degrees. But obviously, the casserole... that's got the handles are attached. You can't detach them. So yes, the handles will also be oven safe up to 230 degrees. Then you've got the 28 centimetre grill pan. That's got the the sort of grid, is it grid, the kind of griddle lines? Well, I don't know what you, so it's slightly raised. Also for lower fat cooking too. You're cooking meats and things like that, because it is raised slightly, then some of the fats will obviously drip off, and you can pod them away if you wanted to. To me, they're flavour, so I wouldn't, but you do you. The 24 centimetre saute pan as well, that's the shallow 24 centimetre pan. You get the cooking basket, that'll fit in all the pans, to be fair. 2 handles, detachable, they are lockable, double locking mechanism for safety, and you also get the silicone steamer. The whole lot for £149.99, but just to repeat, just to really drive this home, ladies and gentlemen, that price is only the launch price. The launch is now, it's today, it's here. We are down to getting down to almost the last third of the stock. I don't know, it's later now. I don't know if they'll sell out tonight, which is in a way good, because a lot of people are going to come back later during the day and buy them and check out their baskets. So who knows what the state of play will be. I will be in bed, so I won't be here to tell you. But the fact is, that launch price of £149.99 is only being kept for, I think it's about 4 weeks. And so I don't know if there'll be another show before then. There may or may not be. But that price is only going to be honoured for that period of time. After that, we have to put the price back up. We're sort of contractually obliged to do it. It may not go up to £199.99 full price. We'll try and get somewhere in between. But all I can tell you and advise you to do is lock in the launch price now at £149.99. Check out your baskets. You've got to pay to play. Credit, debit card, however you want to do it. PayPal Pay in 3 if you want to spread the cost interest-free. And you can call us on the phone, or you can go to our website, shopontv.co.uk. Well, I tell you what, I'll give you a chance. Why don't you go do that now? I'll be back with more in a moment.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV.
This is Shop on TV with me, Rob Locke, with an E. And this show, ladies and gentlemen, is dedicated to, I think I can safely call these famous pans, or a famous name in pans. FlavorStone. FlavorStone, you may have heard of them. You may have seen an infomercial. They've been on the air for years. They've been around for, I think, I would imagine even more than a decade. I've known these pans for a long, long time. And this is the latest and greatest offer from FlavorStone. They are brilliant. The non-stick on these is diamond infused into ceramic, bonded to casted aluminium. So did I say casted? I meant cast aluminium. Cast means they're literally the metal's poured into a mould. That means they're not pressed out of a sheet of metal, which can give you thin bits and thick bits. So because these are cast, no hot spots, no cold spots, even cooking across the entire pan. The non-stick is so good that we've tried, the company themselves have tried to stick anything they could think of, plastics, glues, foods, you name it, to these pans. No one's yet managed to find anything that we can stick to them, and we'll prove that with some demonstrations over the course of the next hour. And that means, ultimately, they're going to last you potentially for years and years and years and years. And also, they're really easy to clean. You can put them in the dishwasher, but you don't have to. And because the handles are detachable, and you get 2 handles, they stack. The whole stack, we'll show you later, is only about, I don't know, 5-6 inches, something like that. You could probably get them in a standard size kitchen drawer, let alone an actual pan drawer. So they are space saving. But also, you'll notice the magic ingredient with these, the special sauce, if you will, they are square, or they're squircle, actually. They've got rounded corners, but they are square pans. That gives you 27% more cooking space versus a round pan, as you can see there. And with even heating all the way across and right the way up to the lip of the pan. By the way, it is an anti-drip lip all the way around the pans too. And also, the handles you can attach to any part of the pan. If you've got something heavy, like we've got a roast chicken here, you could actually attach 2 handles to 1 pan to give you extra purchase. They'll go in any oven. They'll go on any kind of hob, including halogen, Arga Rayburn, primus stove, gas, colour gas. I mean, look, and if it's a flame, you could pretty much use them for camping. Stick them on the campfire if you want. In fact, they're perfect for camping. They're perfect for glamping. They're perfect for the caravan, for the motorhome, for the boat. They are absolutely brilliant, and the handles are very, very safe. They've got a double locking mechanism so that if you do release, it's one click to close, but when you open, you have to click the lever first, and then you have to click the buttons and also lift the handle off. So these are never going to accidentally release and fall. That's the great thing about these. Easy handling and, of course, easy storage. The handles are never competing for space on your hob. The handles don't go into the oven. But because these do go into the oven up to 230 degrees, the pans, they're not just pans. They are your roasting tins. You've got 4 different size roasting tins. They're your baking trays. They are your cake tins. You can make bread. You can make pancakes. You can make flans. You can make all kinds of desserts, sticky toffee pudding, crumble, rice pudding, semolina. But you can do stews and dumplings. We've got it right here. Excuse me, choking on my own spittle. You could do moussakas, lasagnas, shepherd's pie, cottage pie, paella, you name it, you can do it in these, whether it's on the hob or in the oven. But I'm not alone, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to introduce you to our guest, the one and only John Campbell. He's as smart as he is handsome. I leave you to decide what that means. But also, John, you can't burn anything to these, can you?
No, you can burn the food, but it ain't going to stick. That's the good news. And you don't need to have great culinary skills as well. You could be a complete beginner in the kitchen, a novice, a hot, dry pan. This is the pan that can. Great depth, great diameter, dry pan, cheese. Now, it could be a cream sauce, it could be a cheese sauce, it could be scrambled eggs, it could be baked beans. It could be something like rice, pasta, maybe even potatoes that, you've boiled dry by mistake in the pan, and it scorches to the pan. Remember, no hot, no cold spots. You get 360 degrees of heat. Please don't do this at home. Compatible to any stove top. The pans are oven safe up to 230. Glass lids, which are a safety glass lid, 180. And you have that quick release, detachable handle. No oils, no fats, no butters, no goose fat, no ghee. Heart, smart and healthy cooking. Diamond-infused non-stick. Tremendously very, very durable. And the nice thing is, again, you can go from hob to oven, oven to grill, grill to table, table to fridge, fridge to freezer. Look at that. Now, stay tuned, because we're going to caramelise sugar. We're going to burn plastic bags. We're going to do a 1 egg omelette without oils and fats. We're going to do pancakes. We're going to cook a little bit as well. And remember, you can use any utensil, but what we suggest you do is try and avoid metal with sharp edges to prolong the life of the pan. Remember, with this pan, impact bonded stainless steel base. 1, suitable for any stove. 2, cast like a bell. Cast aluminium, not the weight of cast iron. Have a look at this. Now watch. You may think it's stuck to the pan. Let me now take a little bit of paper towel. You'd always obviously let the pans cool down before you clean them. No rubbing, no scrubbing. Whether you're doing something like fish, garlic, ginger, onions, something really pungent, you get no cross-transfer of flavour, taste or odour. In this pan you can fry, you can roast, you can poach, bake, steam. You can do the lot, and I'm no chef. So if I can do it, you certainly can do it at home too.
Also, it's important to note, thank you, John, we're going to go back to John in a second, there's nothing nasty in the non-stick here, no PFOA, no lead, none of that horrible nasty stuff. And it's not just a spray-on coating, it's actually diamond in ceramic bonded to the cast aluminium. So there are numerous layers here, there's a whole sandwich going on there. It helps keep the heat in, helps give you even cooking, helps obviously to make sure that the pans are as superior non-stick as I think non-stick can be. They heat up quickly, they heat up evenly, they cook really, really well. You can get them up to a super high temperature without them warping or bending, which means also you can lock in flavour, you can caramelise, you can brown, and you can stir fry, you can saute, you can do it all. You don't need anything else. I mean, £149.99 Exclusive to Shop on TV right now. You can't get these anywhere else. Exclusive launch price, £50 off. And frankly, do you know, I just moved house and I unpacked all of my kitchen stuff that I'd, sort of painstakingly packed up. I've got £500 worth of pans, non-stick pans, that are my sort of Sunday best that I never use because I've got, like these, very superior non-stick pans that I use instead. But I also bought stacking baking trays and stacking roasting tins. I've probably got about £700–800 worth of cookware sitting in a cupboard doing absolutely nothing. 4 pans, all the right sort of sizes, all the right shape, all the right sort of ingredients, as it were, to do it all. Less than £40 a pan if you were just to talk about the pans. But you are getting the steamer trivet, you are getting the basket, you're getting the handles, and you're getting the lid. It's about £16 per piece, if you like. So get them while you can, grab them while you can. Go to shopontv.co.uk and check out. You can use PayPal Pay in 3 as well if you want to. Spread the cost interest-free over 3 months. You can also, of course, call us 0333 241 241 and you can place your order that way. Now, there it is. There's the whole set. And by the way, we have actually got on our website at the moment, if you don't want the whole set, you can just get the 24-centimetre deep pan. That's called the pan that can.
Yes.
And that's available individually, although it does come with a lid, comes with one handle, and you still get the steamer trivet, and you still get the basket for £69.99. But it's only an extra 80 quid if you want to get the extra 3 pans and get the entire bundle. So we've just tried to give you a choice. Burgers. Now, John.
Yes.
You said something about plastic bags.
I did. But let's just... Should we get the burgers out first?
So I can start eating one. Yeah, where's my fork? My fork's gone. Oh, no.
Don't worry about the fork. Can I give you the knife? There we go. So what we're now going to do... Oh, by the way, you can see we have the onion rings in the frying basket.
Yes.
So hot oil inside there. I'm just going to hook it on the side of the pan so it can drain.
Yeah.
We're going to take the shallower pan directly over to where our burger buns are, our brioche buns and our onions and lettuce, and you build the burgers and the buns the way you wish to. What we're going to do is grab these very large tongs and...
Peats, as we call them.
Pardon?
Peat.
Peat.
Peat tong.
Peat tong. Good DJ.
Yeah.
Right. Can you do me a favour? Can you open up the old cheesy?
I was going to have a burger on its own.
It could be sausages, it could be burgers, it could be a nice bit of steak. It could be... Do it nice and gently, Rob. Don't just whack it on there. Right, your tomato sauce, your mayonnaise, your mustard, whatever it may be. And what we're going to do...
Hold on.
Just...
Short order cook. Orders up.
Right. Right now, put the lid on.
They don't call them patty for nothing, you know.
Right, that'll now melt.
Hold on.
There we go. Now, would you like to sink your... Hang on. I forgot the Tommy sauce. Apologies in advance.
Oh, no.
Right, let me just pop this out of the road, because we're going to reveal, and we're going to do the plastic carrot bag, we're going to burn it in a second.
Yes.
We are. I'm just going to get this out of the way. We're going to reveal our mixed berry crumble.
Ooh. Were you inviting me to put manashas around one of your burgers?
If you would like to. That's why I gave you the knife.
I'm going to wait for you to get out of the way first.
Yeah, that's it. Very hot.
I shall relocate.
Right.
I'll take, or locate, pre-locate. I'm going to take this one. Even though it hasn't got any ketchup on it, I'll let you off.
Right, so... Have you not cut it in half?
Oh.
And someone once said... Oh! Someone once said as well, I can't cook for toffee.
Now that is a tasty burger.
Right. Right now, what we should have done, really...
I do favour an onion ring as well. You fed me very well tonight, John. This is so...
This is like...
I mean, you paid 12, 14 quid for a burger meal now at the pub.
Gastro.
Yeah.
Food, pub food, yeah. So, you've got a little mayonnaise there, a little bit of tomato sauce, your coleslaw, whatever it might be. Excuse the fingers. Frying baskets, fabulous. Not just for frying, but for boiling. And remember as well, in the kit, which is a cracking deal, you've also got that. It's very difficult to see on my top because it contrasts. The colour mixes in rather.
This is so good it doesn't even need ketchup.
Right, let me just remove the basket.
I love fresh food as well. A fresh burger is so easy to make and so quick to make. If you've got, and you can make it from scratch if you want.
Yeah.
Just from getting yourself some beef.
And if you're using good quality beef, you don't need an egg to bind all the ingredients, right?
Which way are you going?
I'm going to the oven.
All right, you go then.
So, and then we're going to do some burning, just to show everybody at home just how good the non-stick is. Great non-stick properties. So we've now got a nice cool handle. Now remember, with the pan that can, when you buy it individually, you only get the one handle.
Yeah.
When you buy the set, which is great value for money, it really is, exclusive here to Shop on TV, I must say, you have 2 detachable handles. To take the handles off, you've now got a cool handle to go and retrieve a red hot pan. Now, if you've got
Safety,
something,
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, double click to lock. If you've got something that weighs quite a lot, like a lot of liquid or a large capacity of food, it could be a roast, it could be a crumble, it could be a lasagna, it could be a shepherd's pie, it could be a big leg of lamb, whatever it might be. You've got 2 handles now to pick up the pan. Even though it's not the weight of cast iron, it's not a dead weight, but it's substantial. It's not what I like to call one of these frisbee pans, where they're dead light and they buckle, they twist.
I'll be honest, that's too. I wouldn't do that with one. I'd be worried about dropping that.
Well, yeah, especially for the more mature generation. And I say that with all due respect. Maybe you don't have, you know, the... Right, let's get rid of this over here. You know, you get a lot of people that need some assistance. Oh, and by the way, let me just show you the viewers this at home as well. I'm sort of jumping around a lot here, Rob. That, right there, that is your real estate. That right there. So that's the type of space it takes up in your cupboards.
That's all of it.
At home, yeah? Pop it inside the pan. Obviously, the basket can go inside, and obviously the steamer can go inside.
Does the handle fold into the basket? So that could go inside there.
You've been watching that film again, haven't you?
I pay attention, you see.
Silence of the Lambs.
Puts the lotion in the basket.
Yeah. Right, let me get a ladle. Excuse me 1 second.
This burger is triumphant, by the way.
Let's just pop on, right?
Remember plastic bag? I asked that question 10 minutes ago.
Yes, I keep. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to get. What was I looking for then? What was it? Ladle. Right. So. Right.
Plastic bag?
Plastic bag. We're going to do the plastic bag in a second. Don't worry about that. We was getting this. That's what we were getting.
Right.
Can we get the ice cream as well, please, Izzy? It's in the bottom of the freezer. So we're going to dig out.
Where are you going, John? Are you going back to the crumble?
Yeah.
Oh, OK.
Yeah.
Well, go on then.
Well, I'm just waiting for Izzy to get the ice cream.
It's all right.
Right. OK. So. How's your burger?
It's bloody great, mate.
Right.
It's really good.
Right now. It's a mixed berry crumble. Now, what I want you to do is have a look inside the pan. And I'm no chef, remember?
No, you've done this right. A little bit of mixed berry and 90% crumble. That's the way to do it.
Right, Rob.
Yeah.
Microwave's beeping. So, I'm going to show everybody at home before. Oh, do you know what? No, the ice cream. Sorry, Izzy. The ice cream is for the cookies. It's the custard. It's all right. I've lost my train of thought. It's around about 2 in the. I don't know what time it is.
Well, yeah. Depending on what time you're watching this show, it could be any time of day.
It feels like 2. It could be 10. It could be.
That's what's in the microwave. Custard.
That's what's in the microwave.
All right, John. I'm going to pick up the pace, my friend. I want these folks at home to see as much as they can.
Okay, but look in the corner. I've not even attempted to clean that yet.
By the way, nobody touched my fork or spoon.
All right, so here we go. A little bit of custard on the top.
I'm going to
maybe a little bit of ice
it with
cream.
rabies.
Maybe a dollop of creme fraiche, not creme fraiche, clotted cream rather. There we go. So I'll let you just. Oh, I'll put a little bit more on there. Oh, look at that. Oh, by the way, if you're doing custard, inside the pan. Inside the pan, something like rice pudding. Anything like
semolina, really sticky stuff.
Yeah, it does, because it's so good. Oh, by the way, we've got the cheese inside there.
Yeah, you go back to there.
You dive into that.
Yeah, I'm going to try a little bit just to see how good it is, obviously. So we're burning on some cheese. This is the point we want to prove here, just how it's almost impossible to burn. And then we're going to do the plastic bag, remember. My producer asked for the plastic bag, and I'm duty-bound to do what she asks.
Right. So watch. Shallow, deep, same diameter. Take the handle off when you pop the lid on. That way it seals the pan. You've got a steam vent at the front so it doesn't build up the pressure and rattle and wobble all over the shop. Remember, the cookware is compatible with any stove top. You don't need to use fats, you don't need to use oils, you don't need to use butters, ghee or goose fat or anything like that. You can if you want, because we use, or we should, in my opinion, use oil for flavour, not for function. We use it
Crumble is
to
a
elevate
triumph.
the flavour of the food, right?
Yeah.
Remember, it's that Dyma-tough technology. You can go from hob, prepare the dish on the stove top, and then when you watch yourself there, because it's very hot, you get a lot of heat there, Rob. So you can go from hob to oven, oven to grill, grill to table, table to fridge, fridge to freezer, freezer to dishwasher. I'd recommend you wash it by hand. Watch this.
You're never going to need to put this in the dishwasher.
You can put them in the freezer. Absolutely.
Although it ties up, you know, it's going to tie up your pan.
Yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't do that.
I mean, I sometimes do a demonstration, and I
Sometimes, yeah.
so, but do you know what the truth is? I forgot
You forgot what?
the demonstration that I normally do. I call it the ice pan demonstration.
Oh.
So what I normally do is spray the pan with water.
Yeah.
Right. Then I put it in a freezer. I freeze the water all around the pan. Watch this. Yeah. So I freeze the pan, and then I take it from the freezer and I put it on the stove just to show people that the pan doesn't twist, bend, buckle or warp. And you can go from one extreme, temperature-wise.
That was super hot. That was absolutely molten hot sugar.
Absolutely. And you only get this from quality cookware. You don't
Yeah,
get
sure.
it from inferior pots and pans. Now, you see those little bits there? Obviously, sugar is water-soluble. But look, I'm using this microfiber cloth, which incidentally are on the show. They're cracking these cloths. So
Yeah,
if I
they're on
wipe
the,
it
just
out,
under the phone number, the box there, the Greener Cleaner 20 microfiber
Look.
cloths.
that is it. That's the clean-up. That is
Yeah.
the clean-up. So if it's easy to wash, if it's easy to clean, you're going to use
I
the
clean
pan.
my pans, I serve my food up and I rinse it under the tap and it's clean before I go and actually eat the food. So we'll do one more burn demo and then we'll actually cook some food. But
Yeah.
just to show you how extreme you can go.
And please don't do this at home.
No.
If you've ever caught the bread wrapper on the side of a hot toaster or maybe a hot kettle, or possibly burn the side of the bacon pack on the side of the pan, this is
Yeah.
just to show you that's not going to ruin the pan, it's not going to stick. But please don't do this at home. Obviously, it's plastic. Or if you've ever burnt the base of the iron, you know,
Oh, yeah,
something plastic on something hot, it scorches, it sticks. So just a regular carrier bag. Now, I'm going to have to be careful because the pan is hot. So I'm just
you'd
going to
hope,
pop that inside there. Let's turn the temperature, let's whack the temperature up a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, now, watch. I need to get rid of
It's
that oil in a minute
melting.
because that oil in that deep pan
It's hot.
is, well, obviously. I can just see it bubbling in the corner of my eye. Right, now, whilst you're watching the pan, pop that down there in that bin.
Will I do a bit of that?
Yeah, you can stick it down, do what you want. I'm just going to...
How would you like your bag, sir?
Medium rare.
Medium rare.
Yeah, please don't eat your bags. Yeah. That's
This is not a
definitely not
demonstration
advised.
to
This
do
is
at home,
just a demonstration. I think everybody knows that. Now watch this. One egg omelette. No oils, no fats, no fry light, no butter. All the brands are available. Don't watch the centre of the pan. Watch the edge, the inside top edge. Watch what happens once the egg turns from a liquid into a solid. It takes a few seconds. Remember, non-stick properties are fabulous. The nice thing is you can go straight from that stove top, regardless of what type of stove. It's got that impact bonded stainless steel base.
Yeah.
Pop it in the oven. So you prepare on the stove, finish it off in the oven, take the handle off, right to release, double click.
Sorry, left to release, you mean?
No, right. So, look, that's
Right.
left to lock.
That's right.
That's left to lock.
You pushed it to the right.
Yeah, right to release. Left to lock.
Oh, you're talking about the bit at the front. We're looking at the lever.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Never mind. Carrot, moving on.
Moving on.
yeah.
Right. So watch, just before we come back to the plastic, by the way, I'm just going to lift this slightly so you can see. Flick, click, and lift.
Aha!
It's safe, it's practical, it's easy. Watch. Watch the omelette. Watch the omelette. Don't blink. You ready?
Yep. Whoa!
That's how good the non-stick is.
OMG!
And again, no oil, no fats,
Still
no
hot
fry
though.
light, no butter.
Amazing, John. That is amazing.
Don't pick out with your hands. Obviously, you know, you'd use your tongs or your kitchen utensils. Plastic, wood, nylon, silicone, bamboo's very good.
Yeah,
metal without sharp edges. And this is almost welded itself to the inside of the pan. So what I'd recommend you do, if you've got anything that's super sticky,
Yep.
take it off the stove top, let the pan cool very slightly, immerse it in warm soapy water for a few minutes, let the washing up liquid break down whatever mess might be in there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just going to turn that down a wee bit. A little bit of condensed evaporated milk, rice pudding, custard, gravy.
What's that? Is that pancake mix?
Batter mix for a pancake.
Ah, nice.
It's got a little bit of flour in it, so obviously it's a little bit sticky.
So you could do toad in the hole.
Toad in the hole, pasta bake, lasagna, moussaka. You might be doing something like a stir fry like we did earlier on. You might be searing your meats. You might be doing your Sunday morning bacon and egg, big pot of chilli, spag bol. Might be doing rice, pasta, potatoes. You know what? As long as it fits inside the pan,
You can cook it.
you can cook it.
Yeah, yeah.
Traditional British food, West Indian food, Mediterranean food, it makes no odds. You do what you want to do at home. You want to fry your chips, you want to steam some dumplings or some vegetables. In actual fact, now what we're going to do is pop the grill pan and give it
halloumi?
just give it just a minute or two just to warm up.
Because the thing is also, because these are cast aluminium, you can get them really hot. So if you like this induction hob goes all the way up to 1800 watts. So if you want to cook really hot, you can. If you want to cook on gas, in Arga Raven. If you want to cook at a lower temperature, you can as well, can't you, John? You've got maximum control. There's no food that these are not capable, really, of cooking, is there?
That's it.
That I can think of, anyway.
Right, so I'm now using 2 handles here, because you get 2 in the pack. This had the oil in from the onion rings earlier. So it's still on number 6, which is the maximum.
Yeah.
So you can see that that is absolutely piping hot.
Where are we going with that?
So we're going to pop this. That's why I pulled that.
Oh, I see. Just
so I don't scorch the worktop.
Yeah.
Right, and cause any issues. I should think it'll be all right.
Yeah.
So take off.
So, John, I think we've done enough burn demos. So now we're going to cook some actual food, aren't we? Which is what you got this pan for. Is that? Although these are also getting ready to. Well, they are burning away, aren't they? So
Also, what have we got in the oven? We've got nothing in the oven.
Nothing in the oven, sir. It's still on. Yeah.
So we have. I know it's quite a deep pan, but in fact, should we put it in a shallow pan?
Do what you like.
Let's put it in a shallow pan. I've got a spare shallow pan here.
While you're doing that, let me just tell everyone, please check out, go to shopontv.co.uk. You can, that's the quickest way to order because it's online. If you go to Live on Air Shop now, that'll take you through to the show page. Now, if you're watching the repeat on Freeview, it won't be this show page. So just put the item number into the search bar, 528270, 528270. I can show you that. Caroline, would you mind scrolling up, please? And just type in 528270. And hey, pressed. Oh no, hang on. She's going to 528270, and that'll take you straight through. See, right? Because obviously now we're recording this show live, and it's going to go out on Freeview. So we're live at the moment, but you may be watching this on Freeview. In which case, obviously, our live show page will not reflect these pans. So just search by the item number, or keep a note of the item number, and you can go to the phones and just tell the operator, I want to get item 528270. Right, John. Sit rep.
Pardon me?
What are we doing?
I sort of lost the plot then for a second.
That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm trying to get.
I've sort of lost my way a little bit.
That's all right.
Okay, so we're going to do some grilled Mediterranean vegetables.
Yes.
Maybe you've got a vegetarian, a vegan at home. That's the nice thing. You know, you've always got options with.
To be honest, you won't get a whole vegan in there.
Right, now look.
Just kidding.
So a long courgette, all right? So I'm going to put these 2 courgettes here because I don't need those 2 just for a split second.
Yeah.
Aubergine or eggplant, depending where you're from.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll pop a couple of those in there. We've got some halloumi.
Can I also remind you, these are burning?
Yeah, no. Yeah. So if our director Paul in a moment can have a look. I've just cranked the temperature up on that one actually because I had it quite low, and whilst you were chit-chatting and showing the viewers at home the website and one thing and another, I've just turned it up a little bit. So let's put a little bit of halloumi there.
Yeah.
Right, and now, and again, you really, genuinely, you don't need to have any type of skill in the kitchen because the pans, once again...
I think you've proved that. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
that was a joke. That was a joke.
I know, but he's stating facts here because, you know...
But that's the point, isn't it? You can just be a regular home chef.
A regular Joe or Jane.
Yeah.
One lady said to me that she could burn water. So,
I know what you mean.
You know, you can burn things,
But you're not going to ruin your pans.
It's
but
not
also,
gonna stick.
a lot of inferior pans, you can't even get the food hot enough to char it, to caramelise it for flavour.
I've overlapped here a
because
bit,
it's
but-
already, then it's stuck. But with these, because remember, a certain degree of caramelisation is flavour, and then too much of it, like this, is absolutely burnt to what's it, and it
let's get rid of that.
stinks. Yeah.
Right. I'd like you to take a look at the pan that can, which is the deeper pan.
Yep.
Okay. Just remember, cast aluminium, impact bonded stainless steel base, a superior non-stick interior.
Now, you haven't touched that since you put that in there.
How good is the non-stick interior? Well, watch.
Look!
I'm going to flip it now. It's going to be burnt.
That's incredible! Now, that had not been touched for several minutes.
Right.
And this is the evaporated milk, isn't it?
Yes. And all we're going to do is pop it here because I can see some little air
Yeah.
bubbles underneath, and I don't want it to spit at me. So you
No.
can see there. Imagine this was custard in a pan. Imagine this was scrambled eggs. Obviously, you know, sauces, soups, custards, gravies. You boil things for too long, it scorches, it sticks. You know, it just is a remarkable pan. I'd always recommend you let it cool down properly before you clean it, just from a safety standpoint. But if I just show you this really quick, I've got a little bit of water in my hand. You can see the water beads everywhere. So again, to reiterate, there's no hot, there's no cold spots. It gets as hot on the lip of the pan as it does the side wall or
Which
dead
is like
centre.
we did, you know, when we've done meatballs, they roll around the pan. But sometimes you have to, well, older pans, rubbishier pans,
Yep.
you have to kind of clump them in the middle, otherwise they don't cook evenly. Here, they could be wherever they like. It doesn't matter.
That was hot.
Yeah, be careful,
Yeah,
mate,
be careful. Yeah.
Safety first.
Safety first, safety first. It was a
Cooking
little
second.
fleck of the milk. Right, so...
I mean, look, but hold on, that was evaporated milk that was burnt on for about 5 minutes.
And I also really cranked the temperature up
You
on this
did.
induction. And induction works very quickly. So
Yes.
if, I know I'm not, we're here to obviously show you the virtues of the cookware, the features, the benefits. And it really is a pan that would give you great benefits in the kitchen because it's versatile, it's great non-stick, it's easy to clean. You can prepare dishes on the stove, then go to the oven, then go under the grill, then to the table.
Do you want me to put those in the oven for you, John?
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Right, now I've just put the handle on, but
Cookie
the
balls.
pan's stone cold, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, I'm just going to... I was going to do this in a shallower pan.
But you see, like, I wouldn't know of any other pan that deep that I would do cookies in. But this is the thing,
You might want to bake a loaf.
Yeah.
Or bake
yeah,
an upside-down cake.
You could, yeah,
or
for sure.
whatever.
Yeah.
So this is not just a pan for the stove. Again, you can use it in your oven, under the grill, for all sorts of different dishes. So you're going to be the assistant.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
No, okay.
What
So,
temperature would you like, sir?
let's leave her about there.
180.
Yeah, so...
Right.
So right to release. That's left. That's right.
This bit's going left.
Yeah, but that bit...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You were looking at that bit, I was looking at the bottom bit.
Yes, but that's unlock. That's the unlock symbol, so you've got to go to the right.
That I've learned now. I
Right.
didn't realise the error of my ways.
So,
But now, now I do. You learn something every day. Sometimes left can be right and right can be left.
That's right.
See what you did there?
Okay.
Very good,
Right.
very good.
I'm taking a leaf out of your book. So that's burnt, but it's not stuck.
No.
That is hot.
That was just a bit of batter, wasn't it?
Just a bit of batter for a pancake. It's got flour in it. Flour's sticky.
Yeah,
Right. So what are we doing now? I'll tell you what. Let's do some more burn demonstrations. Let me just have a wee look.
What have you got still left to cook? Have you got stir fry? I don't know what we.
We're going to do some scrambled eggs in a minute.
Scrambled eggs, maybe some spag bol. That's always good.
Yeah. So hang on. Let's just.
But what I love about this, I mean, look, that's really browning that beautifully, that halloumi.
I love
and
halloumi.
that's what it's all about. You want brown, you want
And
flavour.
remember, just because this has got the lines, the griddle pan, so to speak, don't, inhibit yourself just to doing, obviously meats and fish and grilled vegetables. You can still do, other styles of food inside here just because it's got the lines. And the nice thing is as well, because
Look at there are the marks.
of those
Aren't they
lines
nice?
there, it elevates the food.
Yeah.
Right? Ever so slightly, not a lot, not a lot.
They say you eat with your eyes, don't they?
Absolutely.
I mean, not literally, obviously.
Right. So if it's got a fat content, with those lines raising the food ever so slightly, then obviously it's not going to cook in its natural fats so much. So you might want that. I don't know.
Well, there isn't really fat in vegetable, is there? I mean, that's
no, so that's a water content. But what I'm saying was, if you was using a little bit of meat or something with fat in,
then you wouldn't need to add. But I mean, this is a classic example of just a dollop of butter or something.
Let's put a little bit. You wouldn't normally put lemon in there, but I like to put a bit of colour on.
Yeah,
do some more burn demonstrations.
Yeah, no worries.
And what we'll do, we'll pop this in the oven as well.
Oh.
So obviously you're going to get a little bit of. It's not going to be properly grilled because you're going to get moisture from the lemon there, but it sort of permeates the fragrance of the food, and that's what cooking's all about. Your senses, your sight, your smell, your taste, your touch, texture. You know, you don't. I keep saying this, but I do mean it. You don't have to be that good in the kitchen when you've got the right equipment. Okay. Excuse me.
It's having the right tools for the job.
Absolutely.
But remember, these pans, all of them, you get 4, they all go in the oven up to 230 degrees.
That's correct.
The lid, you get a tempered glass lid, that will go in the oven up to 180 degrees, and you don't ever put the handles in, or the cooking basket or the silicone steamer. But the actual pans themselves, they're not just pans, they're also your roasting tins, they are your baking tins, they're your cookie tray. I mean, they're really whatever you want. They're the receptacle in which to cook. I mean, you've got a casserole pan, but the fact is you can use any one of them as a casserole pan. You can use any one of them as a frying pan. You can use any one of them as a sauté pan. And look at the various things that we've cooked. We've gone from popcorn. We started, this was a while ago when we were live on ITV and STV, right at the very beginning. We've got stir fries, we've got burgers, we've got spaghetti and meatballs, onion rings, stew and dumplings, a whole chicken. We've done desserts, that sort of banana and syrup, and what else is there? I mean, just a feast. All of that in these pans, either on the hob or in the oven. Any hob type, electric, halogen, gas, Arga, Rayburn, Induction especially, they are compatible. Cala gas, I mean, you could use these on a camping stove. You could use them on a campfire if you really want to do camping or glamping, in the caravan, in the motorhome. Even if you're just going for a ramble and you want to stop and, you know, pitch a tent somewhere and make a fire, if you're illegal to do so wherever you happen to be pitching said tent, and you've got something to cook your dinner in. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, puddings, main courses, appetizers.
Do you often pitch
aperitifs, amuse? I love a good camp. I do.
So I've been told.
Yeah. People have often said I'm intense.
Yes. Very intense.
Very.
Yeah. See, normally it goes, whew, doesn't it?
But not tonight.
Not tonight. I must be on.
Because you're holding the jam.
I am. In the jam. Okay, so...
this now, if you're going to make jellies, jams, preserves, that can... You normally have to have like a special kind of... Don't you have to have a special pan or something for that? Because it can ruin the pans.
Well,
that would be good.
Obviously, it's got a lot of pectin inside there.
Yeah.
So, you know, once it does start to break down, burn, it's awfully sticky.
Yeah,
And I do mean awfully sticky. What we're going to do is just leave the jam to burn.
The company that makes these has tried to stick everything conceivable to them. Yeah.
I mean, like I said earlier on, I think it's
including
over,
glue.
Please don't quote me on this one, but I think it's over 10 million sold worldwide. Now, you can't service an industry to that many people and sell inferior products. So, in my opinion...
if you'd got to 1 million and they were rubbish, everyone would have found out by then.
Exactly.
You wouldn't have sold another 9 million.
That's right, absolutely.
They are truly as good as we show you.
It's very difficult to please everybody, and I say that with the greatest of respect.
Yeah, yeah.
But, you know, you'll find it awfully difficult to find anything negative, etc., about your FlavorStone cookware. Again, it's great value for money. There's no compromise on your cooking quality. We're going to flip these. We're going to pop them in the oven in a few moments' time. And then we're going to reveal our cooking. Well, just look at it slipping and sliding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is a medley of vegetation.
Yes.
So if you are vegetarian, if you're vegan... pescatarian. You could have I know what you meant, a mixture of people in a family, and because once these are cleaned, there's no transfer of flavour or oils or odours or anything like that.
Absolutely, 100%. And do remember, you haven't just got one pan. Within the set, you have 4. So...
Here it comes. Is it going to go?
Just
is it going to go?
What it's doing, the pan is...
It's going, it's going. Oh.
It's repelling.
Oh, you're not impressed?
Right, so...
He didn't even agitate it, and normally John's good at agitating
I'm
things.
very good at agitating. I think that's why I'm single.
Oh, you and me both, my friend.
We need a night out in Skegness.
I love Skegness. I used to go to Butlins every year in Skegness when I was a kid.
Look. There's the jam. You can see it's just beading off.
I've never seen a pan look so happy.
Right.
That is really good.
And, you know, we're having a bit of fun at this stage of the show.
Yes.
But, you know, jokes aside, the pans are so easy to clean. They really, really are. And if you've struggled scrubbing and soaking stainless steel, listen, I'm not here to knock stainless steel because it's beautiful to cook with, but it's sometimes a bit of a pain in the backside to clean.
Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, cast iron lasts your lifetime. Belting bit of kit. The problem is, for most people, not everybody, it's just too damned heavy. So you've got the best of both worlds.
Isn't that also really hard to clean?
What, cast iron?
Yeah.
It can be.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm absolutely fine.
Good.
Right, so I'll just give that a little...
By the way, I discovered this is the secret. If you get if you do manage to stick some food to, because it's just a thick layer of food, like honey. My son does honey and chicken, and it sticks to the bottom of the pan.
I like a bit of honey and
but
chicken.
But just put it on the hob, put some water in, let the water come to the boil, and it'll just lift right off.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, look at how easy that is.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you're famous for burning things, you don't have, you know, that concern, that worry.
My mum always used to say, she wasn't from up north, so I don't know why I'm talking like this, but when it's brown, it's burned. If it's black, it's bugged.
Yeah, I get it. Actually, there was a very famous TV chef.
Yeah. Fanny Craddock.
He was a male.
Oh, a male.
And he swears like the occasional swear word here and there.
Oh, I see. I know who you mean. Yeah,
and he used to say the same thing on his show.
Yeah.
If it's brown, it's cooked. If it's black, it's... I'm not going to say it.
Help! Help!
But if it's good enough for him...
It's good enough for everybody.
Good enough for you.
Yeah.
Without being rude. Right.
You know the story about Fanny Craddock and her donuts, don't you?
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
No, I'm not. Because it could be... Although it did go out live on the BBC and the BBC announced...
May I just butt in? Sorry, rudely and very quickly. Normally, if it has a fixed handle...
Yep.
Pan goes in.
Yep.
When you retrieve that pan, you've got an oven glove or a tea towel wrapped round.
Yeah.
Potentially, it's a bit dangerous. So, right, click, release.
The pointer goes to the right, but the lever goes to the left.
We'll never, you know, we'll agree to, what is it, the phrase? We'll agree to disagree. That's it, yeah.
No, I think we're both right. John, why don't you... We are! Why don't you... OK, I was going to say, get everything ready to carry on, and I'll go to everybody how to order.
So
but
I have a swig of water.
Sure. That's the whole kit and caboodle stacked up, isn't it?
That's it in one. So space-saving, compact, students' flats, gallery kitchens. Maybe you've got, like, a barge. What did you...
Oh, a long boat, a barge, a wide... Is it a wide... I don't know.
One or the other.
A boat. If you've got a boat or a barge. Yes, exactly, yeah. This is what you get, ladies and gentlemen. You get a lot for your money. It really is very, very good because at this launch price, $149.99, now, it'll say, if you're watching the repeat, it'll say new today. It won't be new that whatever day you're watching this if you're not watching on ITV and STV right now live. But it is still a new launch product. And that $149.99 is only good for a limited period of time. I'm not going to mention a time period because depending on when you watch this, it'll be meaningless. But from launch date, which was what is the date today? The 24th of March, right? So 25th, excuse me, of March. It's going to be at that price for about 4 weeks. So if you wanted to work out, you know, how close you are to missing the launch price, feel free. It will go up eventually. So just get it while you can. Get it at this price. You're getting it for £50 off. It's absolutely exclusive. You cannot buy this anywhere else other than Shop on TV at the moment. And you are getting all 4 pans. You're getting the tempered glass lid, which you can put in the oven up to 180 degrees. All the pans, and you've got a 28 centimetre grill pan or a griddle pan. You've also got the casserole, which is 24 centimetres in diameter. You've got the pan that can, which is the deep 24 centimetre dish. And you've also got a shallow 24 centimetre dish. The lid will fit all three of those. Plus you get two of the handles. Now you tell me, right? Which direction am I moving the handle? Am I moving it right or am I moving it left? No, seriously, you get two of those. Plus you also get your basket. Now, you'll notice the basket, the handle will fold down, so that can go in one of the pans. Your silicone trivet can go inside that, and so that will also then go inside one of the pans. So they all stack together. And even if you don't have one of those deep sort of special pan drawers, a decent-sized kitchen drawer, I think the whole stack is... I'm not very good with visually measuring. I am a man, after all. About 6 inches, I want to say. Something like that. So you don't need a huge amount of depth in your drawer. But, I mean, it's not just pans. They are pans, they are frying pans, they are sauce pans, they are saute pans, they are woks, but they are also roasting tins, baking trays, cookie sheets. You can literally use them for baking bread, for baking cakes. You can do desserts, crumbles and semolinas, and cheesecake would be good in this, wouldn't it? I mean, you name it. I could just sit here and name foods, but that would be pointless. The fact is that you can use these for absolutely anything that you want to cook. And the fact is, and this is the clever part of these pans, they are squircles. They are square circles. I think that's what they call it. You've got the rounded edges. They're square in a circle. Essentially, they're square pans. And that means you get 27% more space. In fact, Caroline, there are probably some infographics we can go through. Is that okay if we kind of go through them all? Let's bash through them all. Here's your squircle. So look, if you've got a round pan, then you're getting 27% more cooking space. And again, because they are cast aluminium, you get even cooking all the way around the pan, right the way up to the lip, which is a non-drip lip. Plus you've got 4 pouring sections in each corner. Oven safe, as I mentioned, so perfect for roasting and searing, and also, well, you can sear on the stovetop and cook in the oven. Gas, electric, halogen, induction, Arga Rayburn, ceramic, in the oven, like we said, up to 230 degrees. You've got the clear and durable lid as well. It does have a steam vent. Now, bear in mind, if you do put this in the oven up to 180 degrees, it is a metal handle, so you will need a pair of oven gloves to take the lid off. Same is also true with the casserole tin. Quick release handle, so one flick, and then you click, and then you lift, and that's what allows it to come off. You only have to turn the lever once to lock it, but there are 3 separate stages to take the handle off, so it's not going to accidentally fall. The silicone steamer for your veggies, for your fish, for your meats. You get the cooking basket as well, which you can use you can immerse it in water if you're doing pasta, or if you want to fry, you can do it in oil as well. Very simple and easy to clean, and also they are stackable. You really don't need more than a damp cloth for even, I mean, you won't burn anything to these pans that I've seen anyway. We've tried everything, the company's tried everything, and that's the point, because it means that all you need is a little warm water, swish around, no matter how bad you think it might be, wipe it with a damp cloth, it's done. You can put them in the dishwasher, but frankly, why waste the electricity? And because, now they are guaranteed, for all of it, everything's guaranteed for 12 months. However, they're so durable and so well made. I know people who've had these for years. We had an email during the show from a customer who's had his for many years. I can't remember the exact date these were launched, but it must be 10 years ago. I mean, these were around when I was in the States, and that's already nearly 8 years ago. So they are a fairly famous pan, and with very good reason, and about 10 million people in the world own them. And again, as we sort of said earlier, you don't get to 10 million if they're not good, because by the time you get to a few 100,000, if they're rubbish, word has travelled, and that's it. So, John, are you almost ready to go with something?
Yeah.
OK, good. Just to remind you, shopontv.co.uk is the quickest and the easiest way to order. So you've got the item number 528 I can't read it from this distance. 528270. Make a note of that. Put it in. Now, if you're watching us live, you can just click on the live thing. But if you're watching on Freeview, the repeat, you need the item number. That's for... Or you could just, I was going to say, that's to go straight to your page. You could just put in FlavorStone, you could put in Diamond Kit, Chef Collection, whatever you like. You can do a search and find them. If you just want the pan that can, which is available for $69.99, we'll give you the item number as well of that in a minute. But we'll put it on the little box on the screen. So if you want to make a note of that, that gives you just the 24cm deep pan with the lid, with the silicone trivet, with the basket, and one handle, if you just want that on its own. Yeah.
Oven.
Oh, OK, yep.
So we've got, excuse me.
Yes, toaster.
We have, what's your belly?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I'm
we have
trying very hard.
our grilled veggies.
All the cookies are ready.
Been in there a little while, so,
yeah.
you know, it could be a little bit char grilled, but I'll come to that in just a split second.
Do you think those biscuits are ready, or cookies?
FlavorStone.
Yeah.
Remember, we use oil. I've got it.
Yeah.
I've got it.
No, I'm just asking for your agreement, if you think that
They're
they're ready. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I reckon so. Let's have a look.
Do you like a soft middle?
Now, that depends what we're referring to.
Ha-ha!
But...
I meant the cookies.
Yeah, I mean, genuinely, I do. And I like them
I don't
as
let
well.
them set. I like them gooey in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
And the same with cookies.
Clean spatula, no, we have... Just bear with me 1 second.
I'm bearing.
Bearing, because that one's got a little bit of cheese on there.
Let's
get this. Be careful, it's very, very hot.
I know, but see, they just slide around. You don't even need a spatula.
Yeah, but I just want to... I mean, look at... You'd obviously let them cool down first, right?
Well, I wouldn't. I eat them hot. I love a hot cookie with some ice cream.
But look at that.
They're upside down. They're upside down cookies.
Yeah, I know, but it's good though, because then you can see. Yeah. Don't matter which way you put them, because they're going in one place, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm not criticising.
Oh, that's good.
I'm observing.
I'm
not criticising you, John. No.
That's all right.
I was making a joke like upside down cake. We've done upside down cookie.
Right.
It's fallen on stony ground, folks.
Definitely. This at this stage of the show.
You've been working hard, mate, haven't you? I know.
We, as a team, have been working hard. It's not a one-man band.
No, but you are doing most of the work. I'm doing most of the eating.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so, your ice cream. This is not very good.
Not a great scoop, is it?
No, it's not a great scoop. But anyway.
Not going to win a Pulitzer, that one.
Yeah, I should have put in hot water the scooper, just so it melts. That's the trick. But you see what? It doesn't matter, does it?
No, nothing matters. Like you said, it's all going to the same place.
Yeah, and you'd let it cool down. Yeah. And let's just pop this.
I'm not going to tell you what my director said.
No.
That skipped a couple of steps, let's just say.
Okie dokie.
The eating and the digesting.
Right. So we're going to go.
Do you know there is a myth actually, John?
What's that? I'm listening.
Cookies should only ever be served in threes, which means this one's the odd man out, and I think we should get rid of that.
Let's just pop a bit of that there. I know this is not the very best presentation in the world, but again, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to plonk it all on there. I know, as I say, it's not. But look, even though it does look a little burnt, the food, and the display's not the best. Again, I think I need to go to presentation school. Yeah. Right? But what I really want to emphasise is if you look...
I think it looks all right. I think you're doing yourself a disservice there.
Look at that natural fat and juice just, you know, literally beading off the pan. Right? I'm going to pop that there.
Great cookies, John.
Well, I'm going to delve into one in a second, but I don't want to talk with my mouth full. So...
I never eat with my mouth full.
I got that one. Right, so if you look at the pan...
So did Izzy.
All right. I mean, I've spent literally less than 10 seconds using a bit of paper towel.
Let's be honest, the washing up's the bit everyone hates, isn't it? We all have to have a nice cook, but to have to wash it all up afterwards. And I hate being the one left with the washing up. With this, I don't care. And also, if you've got kids... like teenagers, like my son, I mean, he's not a teenager anymore, he's 23, nearly 24. But, no, actually, is he 22, nearly 23? I can't remember. But he's about to have a birthday. But I got him a set of pans like this because he loves to cook. But also, you don't worry about the good pans being ruined because these are the good pans and you can't ruin them. That I can't think of a way that you could ruin them anyway.
Right, so a little bit of oil inside the pan. like that. And what we're going to do is make sure we take the handle off, because without the handle being removed, the lid won't sit on flush. Okay, so our corn kernels.
But they do kind of sit still, don't they, on the hob?
Yeah. And again, impact bonded stainless steel base as well. So it is suitable for any stovetop. You can go from hob to oven, oven to grill, grill to table, table to fridge, fridge to freezer. If you've ever bought, by the way, you know, if you've got at home, like one of these toasted sandwich making machines, they make great toasters.
Yeah.
But they can be rather difficult to clean, okay? Or if you've done something like a grilled cheese sandwich under the grill, the cheese melts, it hits the grill bars, the base of the oven, nightmare. Superior non-stick interior. Remember, it's laser bonded to the pan.
Yeah.
This pan is so durable, so easy to clean, so versatile. Again, oven safe, the body of the pan up to 230. Glass lids, 180. Remove the handles. Again, Diamond tough technology. What was I doing then? I was grabbing a little bit
Evaporated
of
milk?
Yeah, let's go with a little bit of this. Or would you like the sugar? Or would you like the plastic bag? In fact,
all of the above, if we've got time, whatever you like.
well, we've got about 7 minutes
about
left.
6 minutes, yeah.
Right, so, you know, if you're doing a tartar-tan, if you're
Have
doing...
you cooked everything you want to cook?
We're
popping.
We're popping already, but watch. This is significant because it heats up super quick. Again, it gets us hot on the lip of the pan, in the corner of the pan, the side wall of the pan is dead centre. 27% greater surface area than that of the same size round pan.
Burn, does it?
So again, you know, think about your steaks, think about your pork chops, your lamb chops, your kebabs, your fish, simple foods like sausages and fish fingers. In the deeper pan, you're doing something like a nice cottage pie, a roast dinner. Maybe you're doing a bit of stir-fry cooking. Maybe you're doing a nice piece of salmon sole or sea bass.
Well, with the grill pan, it's, you know, get one pan out and just do your whole cooked breakfast in it.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were going to say.
Yeah, that's all right. So you can see there, I've not even touched it yet with the microfibers that are available here in the show. Always use warm soapy water to clean the pan. If you do want to pop them into the dishwasher, just to reiterate, they are dishwasher friendly, dishwasher safe. I personally wouldn't, but that's me.
No,
you can do what you want to do. And, excuse me, a plastic carrier bag. Now, whatever you do, this is just for demonstration purposes.
Do not do this at home.
Don't do this. The pan is almost on maximum heat, almost.
Yeah.
So Rob's going to do his thing and stick the pan. Stick the bag rather.
Stick the bag, yeah.
Inside the pan. In a second, once I've got rid of this sticky cheese.
Yeah, the cheese
In fact,
stinks.
I know we've not got long left, so let's just crank this
Stick it all the way up to, you've got to 1800. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Maximum.
Great depth, great diameter,
Maximum
24
damage.
centimetres. And again, not low fat. If you want it to be, heart smart and healthy, it can be fat-free cooking. Okay? Again, really and truly, and I'm not telling you how to cook, what to do, how to do it, etc. But there's some beautiful flavoured oils out there, beautiful. And sometimes food will be a bit bland, a bit boring, a bit tasteless, a bit dull, without a little bit of oil, butter, etc.
Yeah.
But you don't need to use the oil for function.
No, just for flavour.
That is how good it actually is. Okay? So
And look, well, our popcorn is, it's doing its thing. It is popping.
what do you mean our popcorn?
Well, your popcorn.
You've been scramming everything.
No, I'm
so
honestly,
And what I'm going to do is get this out.
Did you try the cookie? It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had to get a little bit of the cookie, yeah. Not too much.
You'll be able to eat some more. I'm stuffed, actually. I'm glad I didn't
Not
eat
too
dinner
long
before I came
before we have run out
almost
of
the end of the show.
time. Now, remember, let's go to the cookie.
Oh, sorry. What are you looking for?
We'll grab this plate. Now, I know it's not really the ideal receptacle to put the popcorn on. And if you was watching the show earlier, the popcorn did sort of fly around here, there and everywhere. So I'm just going to turn this off.
We could put them in another pan, I suppose.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be able to...
Yeah.
Right. How's your plastic?
It's burning.
Is it medium?
It's medium, yeah. I'm going to do well done. Yeah.
Right.
I love my steak medium.
See, I like mine sort of medium rare.
Do you? One of our directors, he basically takes a heat lamp up to a cow.
Sorry?
He takes a heat lamp up to a cow, holds it up for a couple of seconds, and then gets chowing down.
I mean,
Not really. That was a joke. Obviously, he's He's not eating a live cow.
That smells lovely. That does. That caramel flavoured dessert.
Oh,
sauce.
can I? Oof.
Again, sorry, let's get rid of this plastic.
There,
do you know whether you're doing sort of like?
I realise I'm breathing that in.
Yeah, it's not very good, is it? You're doing breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner, dessert, festive food. It really makes no odds.
That's a plastic bag. Well, that's
as
obviously
long
stuck
as the
on
food
there,
fits in the pan, you're in business.
Yeah.
Obviously, please don't do this. I mean, you wouldn't, would you? But yeah, I know. It really is quite severe, the smell.
Oh my
But
gosh! Look at that.
And that is really and truly
Oh my lord!
how easy it is. We can't, excuse the expression, fudge that. There's no way of really sort of, you know, it is what it is. The pan does what it does.
Yeah.
And if you need new cookware, this is not a maybe, it really, really is.
Yeah.
A must.
Well, even if you've got new cookware and it's not as functional as this, that's the great thing. This can either be in addition to your cookware. You know, maybe you've already got some cookware you're happy with, but just get the pan that can. Get the one pan if you don't need all of them, because it's the square, but it's the fact it's got the superior non-stick, the detachable handle, and all the rest of it as well. So it can either be to augment what you already have, or it can be to replace what you have if you want to get the whole kit, or to buy from new. Yeah.
Watch this.
What was that? Oh, that was your fudge sauce, wasn't it, or something?
That was that caramel sauce. Look at that. A bit of salt, bit of sugar,
movie are we watching,
bit of toffee, bit of caramel. What do I want to go and watch?
Are you a movie person?
Oh yeah, massive. Yeah, huge.
Oh, really? Good.
Yeah. Oh, just tell you this very quickly. It's got no relevance whatsoever to the show.
Yeah.
Last night, my son treated me.
Yeah.
9th of May, a massive fight in Manchester. Daniel Dubois versus Wardley. He treated me.
What are they, fighters?
Yeah, boxers. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
right, right.
Yeah.
He treated you?
Yeah. 170
Amazing.
quid a pop, the ticket, but he treated me. Yeah.
Blimey.
Yeah. Well, nice lad.
It's always good to have a wonderful child.
It is.
I have a wonderful child as well. He's never treated
He's
me
a big
to anything.
kid.
He is a big kid.
David.
Yeah, he is.
I like David. He's a good lad.
Yeah.
Look at that.
We're end of the show. We're actually end of the show. Is that it? Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you get. Everything you see on the screen. All of those, the handles, the pans, the basket, the silicone steamer and the lid. John, thank you very much.
Absolute pleasure, sir.
So good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you too for watching as well. Go check out, get your FlavorStone pans. You will be glad you did. And we will see you next time here at Shop on TV. Bye for now.